You want a war? You're going to get one.
What was that? He had no time for one more play.
He had an opportunity to win that game at the end.
But the referee screwed us. The brother screwed us.
I'm upset, but
the brother screwed us.
At least they fought back and tried.
Only Cowboys game.
You
The
literally.
brother screwed us. The brother screwed us. We had one man opportunity for one more play.
Dallas still stinks.
You by the way, Dingbat here. Welcome to the Chiefs Chargers in Brazil. What is going on, everybody? How you guys doing? Thank you for hanging out with me today. We're gonna watch a little football. It's that kind of year, man. John O'Malley, what's going on? He goes, which is why I don't understand why Philly isn't streaming this game. What? Dave does, what up, man? Marcus, what's going on? I'm watching Tube, me too. Fly Eagles 85, what's going on? Jalen Carter's officially my favorite. He's my second favorite. Ron Daisy, what's up? How are you? 1 a.m. here, I'm a machine. You are a machine. I'm on like no sleep myself. Like it's been a hell of a. It's just like yesterday's bleeding into today. Let's get this. Well, we'll get it in a minute. What's up, King Diego? How are you? Let's see how we are doing. I see a lot of people are jumping in here. Big Mix, what's up? System of the Knot, what's up? Marcus, what's up? Jibby, Ron Deasy, Punjab, what's going on? Anybody I missed, I apologize. Let me end this poll. 51% said the Chiefs, I think. I'm sorry, but Jalen Carr should have decked. He should have punched him instead. You know, that's what he should have done. He should have punched him instead of spit on him. I like Jalen Carter's edge. You don't want to get rid of that either, you know. Finally, the international package, it will happen. I hate it. Obviously going to happen. It is. Papa Eagle, what's up? How are you? Eric, what's going on? The NFL has to ruin everything. You ain't kidding. Harold says, just got your 5 you got tonight. I got the Chiefs. I'll actually... I'll show you what I really have here. Hold on. Let me show you. Let me show you. All right, so shout out to ProfitX for sponsoring this video. ProfitX is the ultimate sports prediction market. Join thrilling sweepstakes and make peer-to-peer plays. Peer-to-peer plays with fellow fans. Set your own odds for bigger payouts. All legal in 40 states. Outsmart your friends. Elevate the game with ProfitX. Use promo code Philly500 and get $200 in ProfitX cash. You must be a legal age, void where prohibited, but $200 in ProfitX cash. Just use Philly500, and let me show you what I'm doing tonight. I'm playing it a little easy tonight. I'm playing these games early in the year always kill me, so that's not it. Where is it? Hold on. There you go. I got all these windows open. I'm sorry. But here's what I got. I've got Travis Kelce to score a touchdown. That's my bet. I took Kelce to score a touchdown. I'm staying away from some of these games the first couple weeks because I always get killed. But I'm playing Travis Kelce to score a touchdown. I got some profit cash on that. So if you guys want to check it out too, definitely do that. Shout out to ProfitX for sponsoring this video. It should be an interesting game. I got multiple screen things up too. You got Kelce over 45-7. That's not bad. I think Kelce scores a touchdown. I got killed last year early on. Like I hit real big in the preseason. For some reason I played it. but I got killed early in the season. I did pretty good at the end of the year, so I'm gonna try to hold back a little bit. That's my goal. Oh, Justin Ryan, thank you so much for the super chat. Appreciate you. Carter had to do something with the word watching. Yes. Oh, you see my wife walk in on the reflection? We all can see you. Let's go is right. Let me get these things up here. All right, we good to go. I don't even know who the hell that is. Philly 500, there's 9 sacks last year at Dingbat. Did you see Mark Holmes? Mark Holmes did a video, Don't Trust Philly 500. And then he gets on there and he says, the guy only had 4 sacks last year. It's like, dude, you don't even, what are you doing? You're just talking to talk. Mark literally did, for 6 hours stretch, did a video an hour on a 6-hour stretch. This game is on YouTube. It's going to ruin it. Nobody wants to listen to some influence. Haha. Only you, Philly. Thanks. You make me feel so good about myself. Whatever should I do? Now, you don't have to watch it with me. Go watch it. Usually what I think is people like to watch it and watch it with you. Usually you have it like, I'll have the game on my TV screen and I'll have the chat on my phone. That's what I do. Mark is crazy. Let me see here. Let me get my scoreboard ready. What do we have here? We have 264 people in here. Thank you guys so much for being here. I don't know how to get it up. It doesn't tell me over here how many people are in. I have to figure that out. Let me see also. Let's see if this mother humper works today. Nothing beats Philly 500 stream while watching the game. Thank you, Vamos. Thanks, my man. Make me feel a little bit good about myself. I feel pretty bad today. I can't even read that without laughing. You could have 2 tabs open at the same time. That's true. Nathan, what's going on? How are you? I think Howie's panic signing. I think Zadarius Smith was actually, I actually heard a couple days ago that might be happening. But I didn't want to say nothing. So it wasn't a surprise. I think it's an okay pickup. They need depth there, and they definitely need veteran help. Thank you, Nick Yak, for the dislike. Gavin Magoon says, NFL made it unavailable to watch live in Canada. Wow, can't watch the game on... You Canadians, what's going on with you? Homer's still in hiding. Unfortunately, I'm at work. I'm watching it through you while watching you. That's okay. Marcus J, he suspended 5 games. Who suspended 5 games? 500 Chiefs Philly. If I were you, I'll be damn embarrassed for being an Eagles fan. No. Why would I be embarrassed for being an Eagle fan? You should be embarrassed for... Oh, there's a nice return! Up to the 50, a flag comes late. Dude, you have every right to be offended, but look, your boy spit too. I don't be embarrassed to be an Eagle fan. I mean, I don't see how any Cowboy fan could ever say that to an Eagle fan. Not with all the lunatics you guys have had on your teams. That they bringing that back. Nathan says, I've been loving your videos for a few years now. Always nice to kid. Hey Nathan, thank you for being here, my man. It's a good signing, but $9 million for 1 year though. It ain't my money. What do I care? I don't think it takes him out of like Trevon Walker at the deadline or something. All right, Kansas City first and 10. Here's a handoff. There's a Pacheco. Goes for a couple. Philly Howie, absolutely not, System of the Knot. Howie never panics. I trust him, and Howie we trust. Look, that pickup was a free agent signing. You didn't even give up a pick. If Zadarius Smith could come in and give us even 5 sacks, I mean, come on. Thomas says, I love watching your reactions to some of the plays. You look like you're going to stroke out during games. Yeah, That's what they tell me. Here's a handoff to Rashid Rice nowhere. Lost the yard. Khalil Mack. Khalil Mack's still playing. And your other boys still talking shit saying this is a desperation move from the Eagles. Why does this kid Xander have him on his show? He shit on everything. It's called Howie, always trying to get better. I don't see how it's a desperate move. The guy had 9 sacks last year. I was listening to Detroit fans who were like pissed off. They wanted him back. They thought he was coming back. I think it's a cheap signing. You get 6, 7 sacks. If he gets you 6, 7, 8 sacks at $9 million, it's cheap. 3rd and 6. Incomplete. And they're going to have to punt. Who's down? What's up, El Yepa? How are you? There it goes. Oh my God, it just showed how many people are in here. 320 people. Thank you guys so much for being here. Hit the like. Make sure you subscribe. Or be like Nick Yak and hit the dislike. I don't care. It's all engagement. Hey, the clock, it's moving now. The clock thing is all messed up, dude. You have to control it manually. I have to hire somebody to do the clock. I just try to keep it around and then adjust it. Dave, I still can't believe no one got 20 penalty for making it. Oh my God. That's the other thing. Why are the Cowboy fans complaining about the penalties or lack of call? Like literally the Eagles had 9 penalties over 100 yards and they only had 4. Christopher says, I tell you this, the guy is starting. $9 million ain't riding the bench. Hunt will be a third defensive end. You might be right. I said that in my video too, because Herbert gonna pass. Now he's gonna run. They're gonna all look sloppy. Everybody's gonna look sloppy, man. As for my Hunt on CBS, Lamb is terrible. Lamb dropped a couple balls, man. Make Mark Holmes control the clock since Cowboys lost. That would be a good idea. Yeah, they want a participation trophy. I don't know what's up with them. I mean, if you want to hear my honest opinion, nice throw. Wide open. Johnson. Oh, what a move. He's down the sideline. Tackled, what, about the 35? Chargers in business, man. I tell you what, Chiefs don't look like they've tackled in months. I like this Darius signing. Always need depth of edge rotation, but my God, Howie better be calling up a star cornerback or trade someone because my God, Dorius. So, yeah, I hear you. Here's my thought. You need a veteran presence, too. Like, I think like that whole incident with Carter, if you have a veteran, maybe he walks over to Carter and pulls him back, reins him in. Like, I think a veteran will help. Chargers clapping them cheeks. It's going to be sloppy first quarter. Here's Herbert back to pass. Looks, throws, caught. It's gain of 9. Eagles did beat both these teams. I'm sick of these games in different countries. I don't like it either. Because one team has to be the home team, one team has to be the away team. Why not just get a South American team, a European team, and then the team that wins North America plays those in the playoffs or something? I think Zadarius will make an impact. I was trying to be positive on Adoree, but he's terrible. Adoree's terrible. Marion Hampton's going to be good. First down. Nick, thank you for the super chat, my man. Appreciate you. Zadarius had more sacks than Sweat last year. I know. Look, if he's got anything left, I think whoever said it is right. I think he starts because I think Jalen Hunt. He looked like he's still developing to me yesterday. The Eagles gave the Chargers the blueprint to win. Yeah. True that. Here's Hampton. I like Hampton. We got to root for Hampton. How come? I think they should have just let Jalen Hunt play and go look for a cornerback. Even if you do that, Xavier Worthy's already hurt. By the way, he's going to the locker room. But I think like even if you let Hunt start or play, you still need another guy for that rotation. He's going to be 33. That's the one hiccup with him was last year like his best year and he's done, or has he got anything left? Herbert sacked. Oh, maybe he gained a yard. You got another injury to a Charger. Yeah, Worthy's hurt, and now another Charger player's down. This is one of these times when veteran signings is needed. Our defense is full of young guys. We need a vet balance it out. I agree with you, YouTube at Jake Capelot. To be fair, Adoree, he did start to settle in, but second half, but he let up 109 yards. No one else let up more than 20. It was like whoever was on, whoever Adoree was covering, they were throwing the ball to. Herbert back to pass. 3rd and 8. Looking, throws. Incomplete. Flag is down. Justin Ryan, thank you for the super chat. Did you put your Super Bowl banner up? Yeah, well, it's up here. Let me show you. It's up. I need to get some wall stuff for it. Not that one. What's wrong one? Can you see it? Right here. See, it's got all the scores of the playoff games and everything. I'm all over the place with these buttons and controls still. Wow, so there's a penalty on the Chiefs, and it gives them 5-yard penalty. But why is it still 3rd down, not first? 3rd and 3. Herbert back to pass. Looks, steps up, throws, wide open, touchdown. Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo. Another flag. They're saying a flag on the Chargers. Personal foul, roughing the passer. Enforced. Wow. I want the Chiefs to win today, by the way. I want the Chiefs to come home after winning a divisional game before they play us. Yeah, roughing the passer. Defense holding on longer results in 1st down, Philly. Defensive holding no longer results in 1st down. I don't like that. I don't like some of the things they're doing. It's 7-0. I guess I should stop the clock. How much time's left? They don't show you. I was going to update the clock. I think we broke the Chiefs. Might. Look, there's another team. I don't think they played in preseason either, did they? I don't think they did. The rest from last night's game show, they stunk. We're going to win in their house. As soon as Mahomes sees Jalen Carter, he's going to have PTSD, right? I'd rather see Chiefs 0-2. But the question is if the Chiefs win, yeah, Xavier Worthy left. He's already hurt. Which if they don't have him, and then Rice is suspended, that may be tough. Did the Chiefs call the season revenge season? Like, imagine breaking that. Oh, really? They're calling it revenge season? They were on the verge of winning 3 in a row. Kyle says, Philly, I want the Chargers to win. Can't stand the Chiefs. I hear you. Those words were criminal. They were. My bet slips are screwed. Xavier Worthy looks like he's out. Yeah, it's crazy. Get that streaming crap off. Yeah, just delete them mother humpers. We got 434 people in the chat. Thank you guys so much for being here. I'll be streaming the Washington game on Sunday as well. I haven't decided what second header I'll do. But Patrick Mahomes looks like he's about to cry. Could be. I don't know. I don't know. 500. Why do you want the Chiefs to win? The reason I want them to win is because I think that it helps the Eagles next week. I think if you lose, then you're more desperate to win. When you win and you beat a division opponent, you still beat a division opponent. You know what I'm saying? It's still more of a meaningful game in that regard. So that's why I would say so. Oh crap! I got to show you guys something. I gotta show you something. So I got the ring. Got the ring. There it is. No, come on, don't unfocus on me. There you go. Can you see that? I don't know why it won't focus. I love it. I love it. If you want one, Lincoln is in the description. Link's in the description, Leon. It's in the description. I'll show you guys again later. I got it. Put it on here. Boom. Yeah. They're doing pre-orders now. The place I got it. It's links in the description. I don't really make that much off of it. I just share it with you guys. Philly, will you stream the UFC fights? All events will be available on Paramount 2026. I'll let you know. Yeah, I would love to do that. That would be fun. All right, Mahomes to Pacheco. Nothing there. Chiefs are done. We'll see. Kansas City finally getting calls to them. I love it. The NFL's healing. They fired them referees that were flexing Chiefs games. Did they really fire anybody? Thank you, Zaire. There's a throw. Caught Kelsey. First down. Chiefs will get going. I feel like they will. 5-0. Wear it for a couple of days and let me know if it turns your finger green. Okay. Yeah, I'll do that. Worthy with the towel covering his face ain't a good sign. No, it's not. I think we got a shot, but I don't think it'll be until the trade deadline. Penalty on the Chiefs. Mahomes back to pass, 2nd and 9. Oh, going deep. Overthrown. Overthrown. The announcement on the field sounds like a high school game. It does. Knowing Mahomes, he will win this game. Yeah. Dak is down 9-5 against us. Bro, he should have 20 games against the Eagles. What does that tell you? The 7 games he wasn't on the field. That's horrible. Yeah, he missed a lot of games. Now what? We got a penalty, a timeout. Chargers take a timeout. Carr should show Dak his ring, right? 9-4, Rob last night. Robbed. Let me tell you, everybody's talking, oh, Dak was so good. Dak was so good. Dak had 188 yards. Also, every scoring drive that they had came off of personal fouls off the Eagles. You know why they were able to go downfield so easy? Because of penalties. That's the truth. 3rd and 9 right now. Third and 9 at the 42. Mahomes, back to pass, looks, throws, caught. Oh, he dropped it. Wow, he dropped it. Can't drop that. What do you think of Zadarius Smith? Zadarius Smith, I like it. The Eagles needed depth at defensive at the edge rusher, but they also needed a veteran presence. Bro, he threw 32 times for 180 yards. That's pathetic. Didn't hear Cilio, who predicted 340 yards, 3 touchdowns, say anything today. No, they're not going to hear nothing about that. 5.5 yards a throw. And really, if you take the Miles Sanders run, I don't think they didn't really run the ball as great as everybody's acting like. It was a Dallas kiss their ass fest last night. If I'm worried about quarterback 2, this is bad. I miss Sweat and CJ. Even I hear you, man. The Chiefs still haven't recovered from the Super Bowl. Yeah, you might be right. Philly, why did Vic see Adoree to put him back? I don't know, man. Twits, I was been asking myself. I rewatched the game last night, and I watched it a little bit when I came home today. I don't see what he sees in him. I don't get it. I thought Jacorian Bennett, when he was in there, was more physical, and he didn't give up yards after the catch. So I agree with you. I have no mother humping clue. But all I know is I hear Mark Holmes. We played pretty good. We're pretty good. We're this, we're that. It's disgusting. I've never seen a team fan base be so happy to lose a game. Oh, it does. It looks good. Good, man. I'm working on it. I'm working on it. Cut Adoree Jackson. I would. Chiefs have no wide receivers. That may help us. Yeah, he gives himself a C. Come on, dude. That was an F. And Bennett didn't give a 10-yard cushion to Lamb. No, you got to play those guys aggressive, man. But, part of the problem was that you weren't getting your pass rush was not getting home. And that's why that's why they went out and got Zadarius Smith. Because your pass rush has to be better. The best rusher last night, the best pass rusher, it was Jordan Davis. Jordan Davis played 85% of the snaps. Should have had 2 sacks. If he plays like that this year, when Jalen Carter's back in and those guys get going, dude's going to have a monster year. 80, you're being nice. Yeah, they like him. You look. I have a little bit. It's slowly, man. It's a ongoing struggle. I think how he's done with the edge rusher trades. John McMullen mentioned this was it for the edge rushers, barring injuries. I don't pay attention to what media people say. You never know what could happen. Herbert from his own end zone, getting pressured, throws it away. Davis was not the best. You just got blinders on. Uche was. I don't think so. If you look at it, Jordan Davis needs the finish, but he had Dak twice, dead, and he let him go. I thought Jordan Davis clearly was the best, especially in the first half, the best pass rusher last night. Uche was a nice score bug, Philly. What do you mean? Herbert throws quick, gaining about 7 to the 10. Leon, thank you for the super chat. The new girl I apparently got by 6. What? Like after you start seeing her? Jared Davis B grade. I give him a B plus. You don't know how much the role changed for him once Carter went out too. But especially, I mean, he's the only guy that got hands on Dak. Davis played his ass off. Great game all around. I agree. Cowboys rush was forcing Hurts out of the pocket. They were. The offensive line of Eagles yesterday was bad. I don't think I remember them playing that bad. I think what happened is I think Dickerson was way more hurt trying to go, and it just messed everything up. Hurts only had 4 incompletions last night. 3 of them were throwaways, and 1 was a drop. He looked so calm. Like they said, he's the best he's looked in the offseason. He looks great. He looked like an MVP. Yeah, Shea was great. How many sacks did he have again? NFL is getting hammered in social media by still doing well. Yeah, well, get used to it. Fleetwood Smith signing, does that make Aziz expendable? He was healthy scratch. Is he as good as going? I don't know. It could be. They didn't have to cut anybody because Van Sumer went to the IR. I think if Carter plays, it will be different. Being it's early, our defensive tackle got lost work. Brian, you flashed a couple times. Oh yeah, he was pretty good too. You know what I would like the thing that annoys me the most? It wasn't even like the slow start in the first half. It's all the interceptions they dropped. I keep hearing about Dak. Do you realize he threw 5 interceptions last night? They just couldn't hold on to any of them. I'd never seen a team drop so many. He should have had 5 interceptions last night. They got to work on catching. So I think shows the best defensive lineman last. I respect your opinion. I thought Davis was, but I respect your opinion. What do you mean ads? I didn't put any ads on the stream. I literally have no. Are you getting ads? Like what kind of ads? Like multiple? Like how many minutes? Let me see. You should not be getting ads. Sometimes they install all these ads now. And you have, if you don't go back, if you forget to go back, you can't do nothing about it. Let me see. No, I don't see anything. What are you talking about? There's nothing being shown. It says to me, no, it's not. There's no ads. What are you talking about? Did you see he was coaching our secondary, right? You'll get initial ad when you get on. That's it. That should be it. I don't know. I didn't put any ads in this thing. Oh, not you, the NFL game. Oh, okay. Okay. Well, okay, cool. Kitties. Come here. Come on. Come out. You have to pay YouTube if you don't want ads for it. Yeah. Well, I mean, in my videos, though, sometimes they insert, like bunch of ads. The first of 10, it was intercepted, incomplete. Hi, kitties. Come on. I got a bunch of kitties coming out. With JC there last night, Williams ain't running up the middle like that. Would have forced Davy make lots of interceptions. So if you take the one running play that Sanders had, you take that out of the game. How many yards did the Cowboys have? I'm curious. Hell no, swamp ass. That's never been a problem. I don't want to click on it because I don't want it to show on screen, but that's never been a problem. They didn't do anything about it. Oh, that's an interception, dude. That's a pick. Random guy, what's going on? Alfredo Bandito, thank you for the super chat. I love the name, by the way. Phil, you look like a booger with the green on. Come on, Alfredo Bandito. I look good. They didn't make no posts of that stomp jumping in the chat making up shit. I mean, ads also, I don't know. You'll get some in the beginning. That's always automatic. I can't do nothing about that. But I don't insert extra ads in my videos. Only like one time if it's over 10 minutes. But sometimes if you don't click don't insert ads automatically, it'll add all these ads and you didn't try to do it. If you forget to turn it off, then it sucks. The Eagles will beat the Chiefs next week. Teams are going to try and taunt Carter every week. Oh, yeah, they will. Next week, we will get a better look at our secondary. The Chiefs don't have nobody like CD and Pickens. That's true. 500, John Runyon, NFL Vice President of Policy and Rules Administration. He is the one that issues suspensions for players misconduct safety violation. John Runyon was very dirty. I mean, I loved him, but he was dirty. Look, if you suspend Jalen Carter, you have to suspend Dak Prescott. You have to. Herbert throws wide open. Big play, 40, 50. Fumble! He fumbles the ball. And it gets knocked out. And then flags come out. What could the flags possibly be? Rivera, thank you for the super chat. Impressed with Davis. Last year's Davis wouldn't have been able to play that long. And Jalen is in his prime form. Maybe AJ's hamstring was bothering him. I didn't like the calls with Patullo in the second half, especially. Like, you had a 2nd and 1. They had everybody up. And you could play action right there. Take a couple shots deep. Like, they got to be a little more creative because teams are going to know what you're doing. I also think that when they get the fumble, they're about to blow that game open. They're going down and scoring. I know the Eagles are going to go score. And if they score, they blow that game open. And it goes into a 45-minute to an hour suspension. That killed the Eagles' momentum. And it also caused what's-his-face's back to bother him. JC answer is just bring in the ring in case. There you go. Herbert, back to pass, throws deep. Oh, Keenan Allen dropped it. Marcus found the bathroom with a picture of Dak in his hand. God, the Dak love he's given is just disgusting. He's already done the Dak versus Jalen Hurts video. Random guy says, personally, the Eagles have playmakers. Use them. AJ Smith, come on. I know. You got to use those guys. There were a couple plays where they had A.J. Brown in the slot. and he goes 3 yards and he cuts out. Like, all he has to do is cut in, and it's 10, 15 yards right there. Hampton, oh, dude, I like Hampton. I like this kid. Hey, bro, just like I expect so many commentators, sports channels hosts said the Eagles have no chance of Super Bowl this year. Nick Wright hates Jalen and the Eagles. Well, you're going to hear it right here. We're winning. We're winning the Super Bowl this year. You know, it's not going to be the same way as last year, but we're winning it. They want Dallas Browns to be relevant so bad. If they do, it's so disgusting. Hampton does look good. He does. I'm telling you, the teams that run the ball, they're gonna be there at the end. Because these defenses aren't built for teams that run the ball a lot. Herbert back to pass, looks, throws. Allen caught. One get up today this morning. You would have thought the Cowboys said, well, I know, it's so crazy. Hey, it's really crazy. Phil, you didn't read my super chat from I didn't? I missed it then. Oh, I totally missed it. I'm sorry, Gustavo. I need to figure out how to darken the highlighted super chats. They're very light. Thank you so much, though. He goes, I still see Mahomes got belt marks from February. Yes, he does. Yes, he does. Herbert throws, caught. We got 557 people in the chat. Thank you guys so much for being here today. Chargers are driving. I need to adjust this clock real quick. Hi, baby. What is it? 1. Chargers about to make this 14-0. Wow. Flags. Hey, come on. So I think JC will take his frustration to Kansas City next week. I hope so. You may have 500 more Holmes. Don't know before. No, we don't. Chiefs defenses are crap. Yeah. 3,500. They can't suspend Carter 8 to 10 games, right? That's unlike no. I think if they suspended him, it would be like 1 game. But I don't think you can suspend him now. Like the fact that Dak spit first, I think is going to get him out of a suspension. He did hit his shirt, though. I watched it. I had to watch it like this up close after. But he did. Herbert back to pass. Steps up. He's still a flag. He's still on his feet. Herbert breaking tackles. What the hell? Game's going all right. Chiefs look really sloppy. Wow, holding. Wow. Well, they're going to say it's the end of the first quarter. All right, we're going to the second quarter now. If the refs got to keep Casey in the can't have Casey blown out again on national TV. That's true. That's so true. Steen didn't look bad. I have to go back and watch Steen. 5-1 Phillies, awesome. Let's go Phillies is right. Okay, come on. Come on. Hey, 500, don't you like it better when people are talking shit about the Eagles? I hate when these bullshit analysts have their top 10s. Yeah, I don't like it either. It makes me uncomfortable. Watching our guys get all these like commercials and stuff, it makes me very uncomfortable. It happens before the pass with 2 other players on different teams. He won't be fine. They will sit him down for the first quarter next week. ESPN said it. Good. He better not be fine. It would be ridiculous. 500, Jalen Carter's okay. He just said he's just getting a fine. That's all. No suspension. Yeah, I think it's fair. I don't even think they look. I don't think they should have suspended him last night. I don't think they should have thrown him out. I think he should have got a penalty. I think they should have, fined him, and it should have been it. I don't think they needed to suspend him. But that's just me. Breaking news: Dave's got 2 games. Sweet. I don't know what that means, John. Mulata didn't have a good night. I wonder how much he was trying to protect and worrying about Dickerson on that side who looked like he wasn't right. Go back and watch Steen say he looked good in spots but was getting pushed around all second half. I think that delay really hurt them. Like, you want your offensive line to wear teams down. That's what they do. That's what they're good at. When you give the defense an hour to rest between the third and the fourth quarter, I don't think that helps the offense. Where's the kitty? I got a kitty coming. Come here. Come on. Come here. Come on. Oh, I got a kitty right here. Say hello. What's up, little one? What's up? He already basically was suspended 1 game. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. All right, start the second quarter. Herbert back to pass. 1st and 30. It's 1st and 30, dude. It's 1st and 30. You doing okay? You doing okay? Dory Jackson is trash. Herbert looks, throws. Oh, man. Miscommunication. They showed Becton on the sideline sweaty as hell, so he was playing. Is he? We miss Becton. I like Becton. Hey, bro, I just saw today that baseball player got 6 games suspended for spitting on somebody. Did he really? Interesting. Dallas O-line was scared off of Carter's. Dak was the only one who talked shit back to Carter. Yes, spit was wrong in front of the ref. Carter will get fined. Agreed. I think if Dak didn't spit first, I think Carter would have been suspended. I think that's going to be why. Because they don't want to suspend Dak. Herbert looks, throws, caught. Because I heard what Dak said, and there's no way I believe him. He spits, and then he starts to smile at him. Like, there's no doubt. Yeah, kitty rerun. They need to get him out. Yeah, take him. This game is ass. It's never the same when it's not the NFC East, All right, they're going to kick a field goal here. 39-yard attempt. Kick is up and good. It's good. Wrong one. Penalty decline. If our Eagles broke Chiefs offense, might have. Nobody plays anymore, Speaking of people, baseball is more serious fraction of the NFL. Because, yeah, that's true. I agree with that. Hey, 5 joining. Like, did you already talk about? Yeah, we talked a little bit about him. I said I thought it was a pretty decent move. You needed depth, and I think you need a veteran presence. So I thought it was good. I don't know if they're going to cut Aguilera. I don't think they will right now. And I mean, I think he could be somewhat effective. If he has anything left, he can. Dakota's a liar. Yeah. That's what happens when the Eagles don't play at least a series in preseason. Yeah. Dak spit on Carter was like, why you spit, man? He's like, what are you going to do about it, Jalen? Yeah, something to that effect. A little late, Philly, but we're here. Blessing, my friend. Nico, what's going on? I got the little kitty thing you made, little sweater. Once you get a little bigger, I'm gonna put one on. And I'm gonna take pictures for you. Put Brandon Graham on the sideline, help the young guys. It's not a bad idea. The sound is bad on the YouTube stream. My sound, you mean? Let me hear. Let me hear. Oh, I sound fine. Are you talking about the game or are you talking about me? With the game being on YouTube, I have no idea what people are talking to me or the game. Dak, he knew he was going. Carter should have just hit him. NFL slowly turned it majorly. It'll be a flag real soon. I agree. In the NFL, you never go into a man's huddle. Man said, F Dallas, we'll just be fine. Howie's still working Wizard. He is. I don't know if BG is. You sound fine, 500. Yeah, maybe he's talking about the game. Hi. Come here. Hi. Which one are you? I got them all coming out. Which one are you? This is a fat face one. This one's got a fat face. Hey. Hey, hey, hey. Hey, 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 hey. Hey, Brooke, you around? J-Dog celebrates 2 months. Hey, J-Dog, thank you for being a member. I feel bad for Ben. He never really gets opportunity. Where are we going to use them in the offense, too? And will Smith be used in the rotation for Davis? Not for Davis. He'll be on the outside. Here's a return all the way up to the 30. You got 0 on their game. No, it's not Maximus. These are just 2 kitties right now. I don't have a name for them yet. I don't have a name. Say hello. Hello. Thank you, Philly. We're adopting 2 Chihuahua puppies. Oh, very cool. They and Mouse will be in Kelly Green. Oh, that's very cool. You feel bad for Ben. Ben who? I am. I'm running a kitty factory. A couple times a year, it seems. I don't know how I got involved in it. I wanted a dog. I wanted a dog. I wanted a dog. Oh, I gotta change my possession. Kitty trafficking, yeah. You feel bad for Ben Van Sumeren. Okay. I was like, what are we talking about here? Here you go. Say goodbye. Say goodbye. Say goodbye. Yeah, Cat 500. Should call him Nate Gary. I don't want to ruin their lives. 3rd and 4. 3rd and 5. Oh, tackle. Nice tackle. He's short. What up, Momo? How you? Good to see ya. How about them Cowboys? Now they want to fix the field after the Eagles and Packers were slipping and sliding on it last year. Oh, is that what they're saying? Mahomes is shook back there. He's got no weapons. I don't understand how Mahomes doesn't have weapons. Like, dude, if you give him weapons, the guy throws 50 touchdowns. Like, oh, they're going for it on 4th and 1 at their own 43-yard line. Mahomes, hands off. Oh, Hunt's going to get it. That's big. My baby boy today is 10-4. We have 2 girls already. He will get an easy one, Eagles. Oh, praise the Lord. Hey, congratulations on having a new baby. Herbert already has almost the same yards Dak had in the first quarter, and they said Dak had a great game. Dude, all Dak's points came off of penalties. 37 yards on a pass interference. Then you had, literally on one drive, you had 2 illegal contacts or 2 15-yard penalties. I mean, it was ridiculous. Oh, we got 3 kitties. Mahomes, hands off Hunt. Oh, is that Pacheco? My bad. They're moving the ball now. I don't see Derwin James. I don't know if he's hurt. Cat does. You ain't kidding, bro. Mark Holmes complained about the refs, but Cowboys got all calls. There were 4 penalties on the Cowboys. 4 penalties. One of them was on a kickoff. What is the guy crying about? You know, I mean, dude, they didn't call a hold on Smith. They punched Jalen Hunt, literally threw a punch at him. They go for the knees of Goddard. I don't know what he's talking about. KC going nowhere. It's early yet. My Cowboys got moonwalked over tonight. I had to cheer myself up. I made babies. That's one way to get over it. That's for sure. That's what I like to do. Andy Reid, Eric Dunn. I remember a year ago you were selling kitty. Is that the kitty's parents? Same parents. But I don't sell them though. I just rehome them. First and 10. Mahomes rolls out. Looks. Kelsey's in the locker room. They said. Philly put Mark on. See what he's talking about. Is he on? Is he online? He's such a baby. Let me see if he's on. There you go. 3rd and 1. Ball's quick snap by Mahomes. He picks it off the ground and gets it, and they don't get the first down. Wow. That's crazy. Mark's always complaining about something. Damn. KC is ass. Dude, they got no weapons right now. And they said Kelsey just went into the Kelsey literally is in the locker room. Oh, D, yeah. Chargers look good so far, dude. They're going for it here. $500. How big was that move? I think you can't say it's like super huge. I'm not gonna say it's super huge. I think it's significant though. I think it will help. I think it will help the pass rush, and I think it will happen pretty quick. Oh, they just said Kelsey was in the locker room. Why did they say that? Nick Wright is crying right now, and I'm loving it. Good. My feelings with the tush push is any team that voted against it has no right to. Oh yeah, Kelsey's right there. He must have went into the locker room real quick. Anybody that voted against the tush push should not have the ability to use it. Live up to your moral virtue of you're worried about health. 4th and 1, roll out, caught, hunt, first down. That move of the Eagles was a great pick. It was a great pickup. I agree. What are the odds of another Robert Quinn type? Well, you never know when a guy's 33 years old, right? You never know that age what's his last year going to be. But I look at it like this. If he could get you half the sacks he got last year, I think it's a benefit. Like, he gives you 6 sacks, 7 sacks, it's great. Mahomes back to pass. Looking, getting pressured. What? Oh, Mahomes took a shot. He took a shot, and there's a flag. It's got to be offense, right? Chiefs look out, they got the Eagles broke them. Yeah, or they just haven't played. If I could get a dog, any dog, I would get a German Shepherd. That would be my first choice. The German Shepherd, then if not, like a Lab or a Retriever, I'd be okay with. Yeah, Mahomes took a shot. Mark said Smith wasn't a great pickup, and they only had 4 sacks. I know. Can you imagine the guy does a video saying that don't listen to me, I don't know what I'm talking about, and then he can't even get his facts right? I mean, who does that? 1st and 20. He should take that video down. 1st 20, caught. Juju Smith-Schuster gets almost all of it. Mark, he don't look like he's doing anything. We'll go back to him later. How's that not taunting? I don't understand how that's not taunting. Checo draw 1st down and then some. He had 9 seconds left. Need a vet in the room. I agree, James. That's what I think. I think they really do need a vet. But, remember when we had Robert Quinn, when he came to the Eagles, he was coming off a 17-sack season. Dr. Q68, thank you for the super chat, man. This is a trap game for the Chiefs. They overlook in this team because they play next, and the Eagles are in their mind. Could be right. Mahomes, bad throw. Hey, bro, Jordan Davis should have had a sack last night. I don't know how he let him out of grass. Yeah, I mean, I think that he's got to wrap him up. He could have had 2 in the first half. But Jordan Davis, I thought, was really good. 500, no, X-Worthy's in the locker room. Oh, well, they said, yeah, I know he was in, but I swear I thought they said Kelsey, too. Looking at the Chiefs right now, we should be able to handle them. Well, we got to play better. Exactly right in the ref's face. Yeah, it was. It was taunting in the ref's face. No call. Yet we get Nolan Smith, one of the most ridiculous calls I've ever seen. 2nd and goal. A little to the running back. Nothing. I'm sorry. I just can't stand. Second and goal. Mahomes back to pass. Flushed out to his left. Turns around. Trying to not get sacked. He's going to get sacked. Big sack. Chargers looking good, man. We got 560 people in the chat. Thank you guys so much for being here. Did you see the Cowboys? A player punched our dude in mid play. Yeah, no call. No call. I saw it. He whacked him. I think it was he hit Jalen Hunt. Philly, I honestly believe Goodell and company are out to get to destroying their darling KC and not be able to get rid of Tush. Oh, I agree. And they're coming after us for the way we handle the salary cap, even though it's legal. Nah, they're after us. And here's the field goal, and it's good. That's because Davis is not used to being around the quarterback. He don't know he's getting a quarterback on the ground. I agree. He'll learn, though. But, we got to look at Davis and really say, like, all right, look, if we get him a guy that's playing now 85% of snaps, didn't get tired, I didn't see him huffing and puffing, and he's effective like that. Imagine what we're going to get this year when Carter's back. That's what I'm hoping. Definitely sacked. Let me see something here. Why can't I ever? Did you see any widgets pop up? If you do, let me know. Okay. Did you see any bitches pop? Yeah, any bitches pop is what I said. Yeah. Mahomes having flashbacks seeing, the Eagles again. Is Dickerson missing any time? I have no idea. The fortunate thing for us is we got a bye week. Well, not a bye week, but we got a mini bye week, right? They don't have to play again till not this Sunday, the following Sunday. So we'll see. How are the Chiefs' home game? How is this not a Chiefs' home game? This is a Chargers' home game. Well, we got a mini bye, so everyone should heal. We hope so. I really dislike Roger. He's trying to stop the Eagles. It means possible. Agreed. I just know September. It is. There was no question. It is. Tim says Philly 500. Dak should be fined as well. He instigated that whole situation last night. Carter should not have done what he did, but still believe Dak should deal with the consequences. I agree. That's why they're not going to suspend him, because you can't suspend him and not suspend Dak. That I really believe that. So they're not going to suspend him for that. Bubba says that was a great sign from Davis playing all them snaps, not running out of gas. Wait till him and Carter together. They're going to cause a lot of problems, and Davis put some pass moves on last night. That was the nice thing. Like, Davis looked like he improved in his pass rush. Like, he's already pretty good against the run. But if he can be a guy that gets you 5 sacks, I mean, to me that would be tremendous. Hurts MVP, agreed. Yeah, Mahomes looks bad. He ain't got no help. You got to remember, it's just like it was for us. Like, somebody's going to be rusty. Herbert's 9 at 12, 132 yards. He's so much better than Dak. It's not even funny. Wait till next year. Touchbacks will bring the ball to the 50. I know. Who's got the key? Oh, put it back. There were 3 out here a minute ago. Yeah, him does look nuts, like a guy sold his soul famous and shit. Who's that? Right, there's Mark Holmes. That's Mark's nemesis. Dak wanted attention. Agreed. Was Mark just yapping? Sometimes I think Mark just likes to hear himself talk, dude. I really mean it. There's Herbert. Nice throw. First down. 3-4-4-1. How is that possible? Let me see here. Still saying sports. Chiefs suck, says Linda. Kept saying it. They've been on a decline. You might be right. There's Herbert. They need to score before the half. 2nd and 11. At the 44. Herbert back to pass. He's got all day. Throws wide open. McConkey. I like McConkey a lot, dude. I like McConkey a lot. Yes. So you're doing shakedown with Joey tomorrow. Yeah. Now Swifty and Kelsey marriage are going to be bigger than Bezos and shit type situation. So sick of them both. Chiefs will be fine. I was saying all season Chiefs are lucky last year. Nice. 2 minutes. Yeah. I ain't watching. They plan on sending a Dory trash can out there, right? A Dory trash can. Come on, Chiefs. Get that shit off. See, this clock is so distracting to me. I can't stand it. I need to figure out how to do a clock, like, how to get it where it's, like, doing it itself. Because this is a pain in the ass. What movie is this? Tron? Are they really doing Tron again? I keep telling Matt Nagy, are you ready for the Chiefs 500? No, I can't stand them. I don't know. Like instinctively I'm rooting for the Chargers, but I think it's a best case scenario if the Chiefs win for the Eagles. Carter might have perfect tendencies. I'm okay with that. I love that. I mean, I'm not gonna lie, man. I kind of like the edge. I don't want him to do it in bad situations like yesterday. But man, I like guys that have a little nastiness to them, you know. So I like to me last night. Although I think Makuba played good, you know. I wish CJ was there. Like I thought we could have used CJ Gardner-Johnson last night. Like really, a lot. You know. Chris Dog, thank you for the super chat. He goes, yo, signings of Darius will affect Nolan Jalix. It could affect Jalix because he could possibly start at some point. But I think most likely it'll be a rotational thing. Linda says they're no longer going to win the AFC West. Not sure who's going to win it. But definitely not Kansas City. I hope you're right, because I'm sick and tired of Kansas City. Obi-Wan Kenobi says, 500, have you ever seen the movie 4DX? It's the only way to go to the theater now. What, like 4D, like 3D, but 4D? No, what is it? What you got to tell me. I'm all about it. What is it? Logan Motorsports, what's going on? Is it like a chip that goes in your head or something? I love Jalen Carter. Don't play with him. I dare the league. He's a dog with big D. He is. Debo says half. Half what? I love Jalen Carter. Don't play with him. Yeah. Oh God, 4DX. Pause. No Diddy. 4D sprays water and piss at you. What are you talking about? Philly, have you beer seen the movie Two Girls One Cup? No, but I've heard of it. It sounds disgusting, dude. Disgusting. Herbert goes to the end zone. Overthrow McConkey. He just missed him. Casey looks tired. They've been till late January for 5. Yeah, you're right. Casey does. Anthony says, Philly, Texas boy was telling us all week that we should be scared of George Pickens. Did he play? Yeah, he had 3 catches, I think. Wasn't Trotter the last Eagle to get ejected before playing? Oh, yeah, Trotter versus Ike Reese when Ike Reese went to Atlanta. You might be right. Herb Putt misses him again. Wide open, dude. If that's Hurts, they complain for a week. Herbert back to pass. Looking. Gonna run. Gonna slide, I guess. Superman was getting his ass kicked the last week. How does Superman get... I hated the Superman. I did not enjoy it. Back in 2005 opening day. Yeah, I remember that. Atlanta game. Yeah, because that was like Reese's first game in Atlanta. He was starting shit. KC used a second timeout. What's that? Ooh, thank you. I'll take it. Herbert runs so funny. I will say I heard several talking heads say Hurts played a perfect game and maybe all great decisions. Some people giving him props. That's good for once, you know. If that was Hurts, they would complain about him. No, Worthy got hurt. Mackay, that's going to be a battle. Herbert back to pass, looks, throws, caught Allen at the 20. First down. Chiefs used their final timeout. I agree with you. Low-key kind of meant, yeah, I am too. I wanted Becton to stay, you know. Becton, CJ need to come back, man. Yeah. Who was the most hard-ass bust your head open Eagle of all time? Dawkins, Andre Waters, Papa. What your hard-ass bust your head open? I gotta go Dawkins, man. I mean, I seen Dawkins do it more than anybody. And probably, the Bettis hit was unbelievable. Waters was good, too. Don't get me wrong. But I would go Dawkins. Dawkins was like, it was like once a week, at least. It wasn't like, it was like all the time. You know what I mean? Holy, what's going on? He goes, hello, 500. I don't understand why the Eagles don't throw slants at A.J. Brown. 9 of 10, it was successful. I don't care who the cornerback is. Curryman, we will win. I agree. And they had it last night. He just didn't run it, and they didn't throw it to him. It's literally 10 yards every catch. 10 to 15 yards. I don't know why they don't either. Mahomes letting me down fantasy football. I'm sorry, Derek. He's letting me down, too. In one of my leagues. They wouldn't even be talking about Dak if he got traded to the Panthers. No, they wouldn't. AJ could be hurt. I think the Chargers got it first. These refs are horrible, though. It's like every Every time they run a play as a penalty. Every time. And it always seems to happen during Chiefs games. Cherry Pop says, AJ was slow and not running routes well. Y'all should stop the nonsense. He might be hurt. Slay needs to come back. That might happen. Mahomes is average without refs. I don't think Mahomes is average. I can't agree with that. Mahomes is good. Herbert, 2nd and 11, going to pitch it out. That's dangerous. Pinky up is right. 500, you heard of it? No, I saw something where people were posting about something about Becton, but I don't know any of the details of what they're talking about. What did he get caught with? Too many cheeseburgers or something? I think we should trade AJ after the season. Look for Gus' replacement. He's going to be 28, 29. I got his replacement in 2 years. The kid from Ohio State. You have to get multiple first-round picks now. Now. We're going to trade our first-round pick this year for a 2027 first. We're going up and getting that kid. And then you can let AJ play 1 year and go. The kid from Ohio State, I want him. Yeah, I remember the Alge Crumpler hit too. I can't believe Crumpler held on to the ball. Becton wanted to stay in Philly. That's what he wanted so long to sign. He was waiting for Howie lowballed him. Howie did the same thing to Rodgers. Howie lowballed the shit out. Oh, I agree. Especially with Rodgers, me. Kick is up. And good. Wow, 45 seconds. Close enough. Operation Jeremiah, I'm on board, Philly. But I was getting flamed for it. No, we need it. We need it, Mouse. Here's why. Because the second half of AJ of Hurts' career, you're going to need to retool those receivers. AJ Brown's a little older, so if you get a guy like in 2027, you get that kid, you bring him in, you let him be the third receiver for 1 year, then you move on from AJ, and then it's Devontae and that kid. But you're going to have to retool Hurts' receivers. It always seems like a quarterback has to go through two different, basically, retoolings of offenses around him. Go get the kid. You got 13 picks this year, right? Take a break. Trade your first-round pick. Trade your first-round pick for a first-round pick next year. Just say, all right, look, we'll take a first in 2027, and we'll take a third this year. And just don't take a first-round pick. You don't need one. And then load up and go and get that kid. Hampton really screwed up there. Hampton, I like him. 500 around the month, it's eggnog time. Yeah, I know. I got to lose weight. Never going to happen. I'm going to do my best, Cameron. I'm going to do my best. Everybody told me Kelly Green would never come back. And I did it, and I got it back. It's going to happen. Philly always hard-hitting iconic safeties, Waters, the Dawkins, the Jenkins, CJ. We need that. Hoping Makuba can be that, but seems too small, hard hitter. Wish Reed was more aggressive. I tell you what, I'm done. I just have no faith in Reed. I do have a lot of faith in Makuba though. I think he might not be a hitter, but I think he can play though. You know. Trade up for Lane's successor next year. You could do that too. Now, I heard the 2027 draft is supposed to be stocked. People are saying the next 2 drafts are stocked, so we'll see. Roll Philly Dogs, thank you for the super chat. He goes, what's your take on the Smith move? And we need to call Gilmore, but everyone says Vic knows best. I love Vic, but Adoree is terrible. He'll make the adjustment off of Adoree, I think. I thought the Smith move was good because I think hopefully he has something left, and I think you needed a veteran presence. I mean, that was kind of shown yesterday when the whole Carter stuff happened. You know, so I think it's good, and I think it'll make a difference. Hey Philly, check out Nick Harbor, Washington, South Carolina, 6523. All right, I will. If they do that, it means AJ won't be on this team. Give him 2 years. It's still that kid's not coming out for 2 years, right? Till 2027. So that kid can't come out till 2027. So that gives you 2 more years with AJ, and then you stick with AJ 3 more years. Oh my gosh, what a pass, what a catch. How did he catch that? Wow. That was a hell of a throw, man. That was a hell of a throw. Holy crap. 4, 3, 2. That was a hell of a throw. The only way you're able to trade up for Jeremiah Smith is you give up 2 first-rounders bare minimum. And yeah, exactly. And that's what I'm going to do. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to start now. I'm going to start a couple years early. You see what I'm saying? Start a couple years early so you don't have to eat it all at once. Mahomes throws incomplete. For example, you have 13 picks next year, right? If the Eagles take 1 year break, don't pay a first-round pick. And just worry about your depth. Then the following year, you take that extra pick and you trade up and get the kid. I've been said that about Hunter. The kid is not a good wide receiver, and he's not a great cover corner. Hello, 500. I played with my tomatoes and you stirred the gravy. That's great teamwork. Very great. Hey, Philly, depending on the draft this time, draft might need to trade up for the best tight end. We'll see. That 80 guy been rotting these cats up. Hey, Philly, depending on the draft, this coming draft might need to trade up for the best tight end. Might be. OBX, I love it. Another penalty. So tired of these penalties. No, I don't think Carr's getting suspended. 500, read Debo's comments. He's saying for attention, just know he's lying. I don't even see it. So, okay. I don't really care. My man, I'm proud of Jalen Hurts. He's our quarterback. Well, I love Jalen Hurts. Jalen Hurts is my second favorite quarterback of all time. Pinky up, 500. You know it. Pinky up. When Charger can't get right, kid stays bound, kid drops pick 6. They added 2 seconds. How come they always add seconds for the Chiefs? All right. 3rd and 21. Mahomes, quick pass, caught, out of bounds. Wait, what? Oh, wow. Look at that. It's going to run out. He gets it off. And he kicks it in. You got to be shitting me. You got to be shitting me. How did they get that off? Unbelievable. Wow. I never thought they would get it. Dak Prescott never could get that off. He's a hell of a kicker, man. Which Eagles quarterback did you have the most fun watching? Not the best. Randall. Randall's my number 1 favorite. And that's just a personal favorite. Randall was the funnest to watch. Hurts is the best. because Hurts is clutch. Yeah, that was smooth. How many people? We got 612 people in here. Wow. Thank you guys so much for being here. You all glaze Randall so much, man. Yeah. How old are you, Feet on Land? Because I think a lot of the young people don't understand what it was like when Randall came in. I think that's the big difference. Like you see a lot of guys doing things that he did, but when he came in, there was nothing like it. It was like game changing. 500. What do you think of the offensive play calling last night? I didn't like it. I thought the first couple drives were really because Jalen Hurts made plays, but I didn't like it. Like you had a 2nd and 1, and Dallas has everybody up, and they were just crashing out at that line to stop the run. You didn't play action. You didn't take any shots. How do you not get A.J. Brown going or Devontae Smith going? They got to be better. Teddy, thank you, my man. Right back at you. Vic was great, but Vic came after Cunningham. There was no Vic without Randall. And when Vic came in, it was like, you've seen that before with Randall. When Randall did it, nobody had seen anything like that. Had Mike Quick been able to stay healthy, he and Randall are Hall of Fame. Agreed. If you put Randall Cunningham with Andy Reid back in the early 2000s, late 90s, he wins 3 Super Bowls. Yeah, I remember it. I don't remember the words to it, though. Get 81 out on run play. Yeah, he can't block. Calcaterra, right? That was pretty impressive. Great clock management. It was really impressive. Vic was my Cunningham. I'll say this. Here's what I'll say about Vic, because I love Vic. You take Vic with Philly, right? You take the serious part, the guy who studied and did all the extra things, and the leader. You take that Vic and you put him in that early Vic in Atlanta, he's the greatest quarterback to ever play. He would have won Super Bowls. He would have been the greatest ever. I was that game. I was 7th row behind the end zone watching Vic with the flick of his wrist throw 70 yards. Randall was the very first running dual threat quarterback. Randall was a prototype. Warren Moon was pure passer. Yeah, you're right. Warren Moon was awesome. They just played that run and shoot. Just wasn't going to win in the NFL, especially at that time. But Randall, there was like nothing like Randall when you growing up. Nothing. I'm definitely getting Jim Johnson vibes with Vic. Oh yeah, I do too. Randall claimed change position on that Monday night. He did. He was like, it was like, you never knew what he was going to do. And then when he did it, you'd never seen it before. Randall's why he became an Eagle fan. Yeah. Our offensive coach is going to be a problem all year. This guy has the idea how to call play, no idea how to call plays. And do you really think this guy knows how to draw plays to get his wide receivers the best matchups in a scheme? Well, that's going to be a problem, man. The way I see it, Bubba, you got to just rely on Hurts. Hurts has got to Hurts has got to be the de facto offensive coordinator. Nate says 500. How is Herbert better than Hurts? Hurts wouldn't miss that touchdown. That's my point earlier. It's crazy. Randall was awesome. Young kids need to go watch highlights with a bad offensive line doing crazy stuff. Yeah, the thing is they've seen so many guys since him do things like it. I don't think they I don't think they appreciate it the same way, like the way we do. But when we grew up, I never seen nothing like it. Name one running back that's better than Saquon Barkley in the league right now or ever. In the league, right now, nobody. There's nobody right now better. Forte says Randall had Mortimer. How's Mortimer? What does that mean? Randall could throw the ball over 8 yards. He could, and punt over 80 yards. Cowboys were playing back and never ran crossing, only hooks to Goddard. Yep. It wasn't good. The offensive coordinator didn't do a great job. Hit up the legs. We need Asante Samuel Jr. as soon as possible, right? Randall was 90s Colin Kaepernick couldn't even compare to Randall. Ever probably top 5. I'll give you some. Barry Sanders is to me the greatest running back of all time. So I would put Barry Sanders 1. I put Jim Brown 2, even though I never seen him. I put Walter Payton 3. I would put Eric Dickerson 4. I'm not putting him at 5. I'm not. Marshall Faulk 5. However, Saquon, if he could have a couple good more years like he is, he's in the conversation. Randall wasn't a choker, by the way. Randall was not. He took the Minnesota Vikings in an NFC Championship game right down the field and set them up to win. And the kicker missed it. Hadn't missed it all year. Adrian Peterson's 5. Thank you, Casper. Yeah, he's 5. Barry Sanders, if he had Emmitt Smith O-line, my God, right? Kaepernick wasn't Randall, but he still went to the Super Bowl. Got to give. I give him respect, but Randall's just like, it was just different. There was nothing like it. You hadn't seen a guy do the things he was doing, so it was new. 500. I just got home from Philadelphia. Had a great time at the tailgate yesterday. Met Lord Brunson, Cool Cat Connor, and E-Rock for the first. Oh, that's awesome, William. Yeah. LB's my guy. I like all those guys. I like E-Rock. I like Cool Cat. LB. That's awesome. Randall on this current roster with Super Bowl or 2. What do you think? Mike Canoli. I agree, James. I agree, Paisan. Josh, thank you for the super chat. When Mahomes is a front running, the media says he's the best ever. But when he plays bad, they make all the excuses. Yeah, it's true. I liked Marshall Faulk. Adrian Peterson was better than Smith. Look, he's a Hall of Famer, but he's not Barry Sanders. It's just ridiculous to say that. Wilbert, yes. LT's in the top 10. My only issue with LT is this. Every time they were in the playoffs, he can't take himself out of the game hurt. And then you have Rivers playing on a torn ACL. 500, is Dak the worst choker? Him or Romo? The Eagles are my favorite team, and can you guys tell me where you guys are from? Favorite teams are? Oh, we're Eagle. I'm an Eagle fan. Most of the people in here are Eagle fans. You may have a few others. Everybody's an Eagle fan, for the most part. I like Falk over Peterson. You had it right the first time, but both over Emmett. Yeah, that's fair. The other thing people don't realize, that late game play calling is skill. It's easy when the first and second quarter go, look at this guy's play calling late in the game is also hurts or nothing. I agree. You have to be able to adjust what the defense is doing. And he didn't adjust. Best running back, Joe Montana, yes. Barry Sanders is a GOAT, yeah. I'm wearing a Barkley Kelly Green jersey right now. I'll tell you something about Barkley, Brenda. When Barkley was at Penn State coming out of college, I was on YouTube, not too long, and I did videos saying the Eagles need to find a way to get this guy. They need to trade for this guy. This guy's a generational talent. This is best running backs I've seen coming out of college in a long time. We can't let him go to the Giants. People laughed at me and everything. Sure enough, finally he's an Eagle. I was very proud of that. 500, my favorite Eagle is Landon Dickerson. I love Landon Dickerson. Barry Sanders, if he had a better line, would it be God tier football? If Barry Sanders, if he stays on a crappy team and just plays another couple years, nobody's catching him. Yeah, Lamb drops. Bo Jackson, like, he just didn't play long enough. You know what I'm saying? If he plays longer, he's up there. Yeah, Gale Sayers was great too. I didn't see him. It's the same thing with Jim Brown. Like, I put Jim Brown in there because people tell me how great he was, but I never saw him play. I think the most underrated back is Eric Dickerson, though. I don't think he gets the credit. Cunningham. Bo Jackson is the best athlete ever. Yeah, I saw Bo Jackson. I saw him when I was in Maryland. I went to a Baltimore Orioles game, and Jackson was there with Kansas City. Right when he announced he's going to play football, and they were giving him so much crap. And he banged out. I think he banged out 2 home runs. He was the best athlete. Terrell Davis was really good too. OJ. Yeah, how the hell did I forget OJ? Yeah, you got to put him up there. I guess that top list is my personal list. T. Brown, thank you for the super chat. He goes, if Jalen wasn't an elite quarterback, we lose that game last night. He's him. Agreed. The only reason we won that game last night is because Jalen Hurts. I agree. Calvin Johnson, greatest wide receiver of all time. I put Jerry Rice. I think Jerry Rice is the best receiver of all time. But Calvin, you could say Megatron is the best athletic. Him or Randy Moss are the 2 best athletic receivers of all time. Been watching a long time. I remember backing you up when you used to talk about Barkley. Yeah, I did. I wanted Barkley, dude. That was like a dream. And then when we signed him, people thought, oh, he's injury prone. Like, he's gonna have a big year. Jim Brown was unstoppable for 10 years, but there's plenty of tape to see why he's 2 behind Barry. Yeah, me and my dad. If you want to see us argue, it was back when we talked about running backs. I mean, even Barry Sanders' dad was like, no, Jim Brown's the best. You're the second best. He would tell his son that. Mike Vick's movement and Tom Brady's decision making. Yeah, that's a pretty good quarterback right there. Who's worse, Nnamdi, Byron Maxwell, or Dorian? Nnamdi. Nnamdi's one on my list. Yeah, Zach Bond saved the game. I can't believe I did my video and I forgot to talk about it. I was so tired last night. Brian Westbrook. Yeah. Brian Westbrook's probably my favorite. Well, Barkley's my favorite Eagles running back now. But, yeah. Moss, Rice, and Owens best. They were awesome. Randy Moss is the most talented. I think he's the most talented wide receiver I've ever seen. But, you know, Randy Moss, he would pack it in sometimes, dude. He just would. But when he wanted to play, he had the greatest receiving rookie year I've ever seen. But to me, Jerry Rice, I have as number 1. I think Rice is literally maybe the best football player of all time. Hurts is cool, calm up there. He is. Jerry Rice clutch, yeah. Yo, Jalen Carr spit on Dak Prescott. I know you guys probably know, but I'm just saying. Yeah, but Dak spit on him first. He spit first. I'm not saying Carter should have spit. Carter should have just punched him. But it was provoked. Randy Moss most athletic wide receiver than anyone close to. I agree. Totally agree. Jerry Rice had the stats, and Calvin had the best year. And Jerry Rice, Jerry Rice was really good. He did. Yeah, there's a video you'll see where Dak spits down at him and then starts smiling at him. And then Carter goes to him and is like, did you spit on me? And then they start talking, and then Carter spit on him. I think he just baited him. Have you talked to Mark? He made a video telling fans not to let Philly 500 hype the Derek signing. He's so pathetic. I know, and he said that don't listen to me, but listen to him. And he didn't even have his stats right. He said he had 4 sacks. Yeah, I don't like spitting either. I think he should have hit him. At least he could have said, you know. It's looking like Kansas City might not be the same. Yeah, it's early. The Cowboys still. Yes, they do. Dallas sucks. I know. I hate Dallas so much. What's Westbrook brother name played right? Yeah, I don't remember. He played for Washington. I don't remember what his name was. Dak should, but he won't. Hey, Philly 500, can we hire Jerry Rice to teach the defense how to catch so we can darn interception? I know, right? That they dropped so many interceptions, it's ridiculous. You know that the Eagles just worked out his son last week. Maybe they signed him to the practice squad. Uh-oh. My bad, Brooks. I'm so sorry. Brooks, thank you for the super chat. This female singer from Brazil got me barking. Oh, yeah? I didn't even pay attention. He should have punched him. I'm telling you, he would have been better off. Because then he could have said to the rest, the guy spit at me. It's the method of Daffy Duck spatting in between the teeth. Yeah, right? So what happened to Travis Kelce? Well, I don't know. They said he went in the locker room. I could have sworn that's what they said. But he was out there on the field. I didn't see Zonka. I saw Riggins at the end of his career. He was a beast. But it was at the end of his career with Washington. I vaguely remember that Super Bowl. I think it was versus Miami. Yeah, he was a beast. I don't remember Zonka, though. Don't mess with Philly, we'll find out. Right? Jalen Carr should let his play do the talking. Agreed. $500. Mark was saying the Cowboys didn't take the Eagles seriously. And we're even trying hard into the fourth quarter. That guy is so weird. Who cares what Nick Wright says? He's always wrong. He's mad because Hurts all play. I know. I don't care what he says either. Yeah, they signed Smith, someone off the Saints too. Oh, who's off the Saints? I didn't see that. Besides the Eagles, who's your favorite team? Anybody playing Dallas. My two favorite teams are Eagles and anybody playing Dallas. And I mean it. I literally don't have a second favorite team. If there's a guy I like on a team here or there, I'm like, oh, I'd like to see him get a win, but otherwise, I don't. Anybody playing Dallas. 500. Mark Holmes is saying that the Cowboys didn't take. Yeah, I know. Don't worry about him. Jerry, thank you for the super chat. Appreciate you so much. Calvin Johnson was the best. I still put as a wide receiver, I put Rice ahead of him, but he was the most. I mean, he's the biggest beast of a wide receiver. I love Barkley. Barkley's the best running back in the league. If Barkley was drafted by the Eagles, he'd be best. He might be, yeah. If Barkley has like a 2-3 year span like he did last year, he'll be up there in the conversation. I think Barkley's going 2K again. I know it's crazy. I think it's happening. It was the Cowboys Super Bowl, and they couldn't have more chances. Agreed. Yeah, Zonka 72 undefeated was a fullback. I remember. I mean, I don't remember it, but I know of it. I've never seen this whole family so happy over a loss in my life. The Cowboys fans are so happy about loss, you think they won the game. And that's the problem with the whole organization. Jerry let off the hook. I agree. Yeah, Barkley was my MVP too. I think a guy goes for 2,000 yards. That hadn't been done in a long time, and he doesn't win MVP. Not fair. Calvin Johnson did what sorry asses all around him. He retired early. Everybody that's good retires early in Detroit. I put Randy Moss for a top receiver. Yeah, that's fair enough. I think he's the most talented wide receiver ever. I think Megatron's the biggest beast of a wide receiver ever, and I think Jerry Rice is the pure best receiver ever. So Sharp didn't get injured. He might have been. He was really good. Even though Barkley I thought he had a good game. I did too. But the Eagles didn't help him. The offensive coordinator didn't help Barkley because they were stacking the boxes, trying to do what KC did, and they won't run play action. Dre Diesel, thank you for super chat. He goes, what do you think? Why do you think we signed Zadarius Smith? I think 2 reasons. You needed another pass rusher. You needed depth there, and you needed a veteran presence. Those are the 2 reasons. Herbert's thrown for 171 in the first half and lead the game 13-6. How about that? Derek Williams, thank you for super chat. Should we worry about Patullo play calling? I will say you got to give it a few weeks. I wouldn't worry yet, but if it's something that continues by week 4, I think so. Eagles fan from the South, thank you for the super chat. He goes, Mark is delusional. Who doesn't take a division game serious? He is. Brandon says, yo, you're too nice. You're too nice. I don't know what happened to him exactly, but he left early in the first quarter. All right, 2nd and 9. The third quarter is underway. Herbert back to pass, gets pressure, looks, throws incomplete. I didn't even watch it, 63 more. I didn't even look at it. Dak spit standing in his own huddle with Jalen walked across the field into the Cowboys huddle to face off with Dak. He was wrong. Dak spit on the ground. There was no excuse for spitting on a Dak. He shouldn't have spit on him. He should have hit him. But I don't know if he spit on the ground. I don't know where it landed. I don't know if he was trying to hit him, but when he spit, you see Dak start smiling. Herbert, 3rd and 9, going deep. Incomplete. Flag. Wow. He should never spit on him. But I think Dak baited him. I do. Hey, Chiquita, how are you? Another penalty. These refs' penalties are horrible. It's not Ryan Barkley up in the gap. I agree. I don't know if you guys agree with this, but I think Sparkle and Hurts is the best running back quarterback duo. Sparkle and Hurts, is that what you call them? Yeah, I like it. I think it's the best in the league. I would beat the crap out of Dak, right? What was Carter even doing over there? Yeah, I mean, he shouldn't have been over there. I think that's partly like, they have a lot of young kids out there, and they didn't have a vet to say, hey, yo, come over here. You know what I'm saying? He shouldn't have been over there. Doing good if I was just tired. I hear you. I feel like yesterday bled into today. I don't know which one it was. What's going on with our fullback? He's out for the year. He was put on IR today, and the space that opened up is who they got Zadarius Smith for. Saquon. Carter needs to be more aware to good player engage. Agreed. No, I know. You meant Saquon. At first, I thought maybe he was like a nickname for you. You had for him, but I get it. He definitely he baited him in there. They were trying to get under his skin early in the game, dude. And then they got something even bigger from it. Him out of the game. I really don't know if anything is working or not. So make sure if you guys have it, hit that like. Make sure you subscribe if you're not subscribed. We have 588 people in the chat. I appreciate you guys being here. I'll also be live for the Giants-Washington game. And then one other game. Either the Green Bay-Detroit game or the Buffalo-Ravens game. Totally baited him, but with Dak spit first, changes severity of the reaction. I understand one game suspension until I saw Dak spit first. Big fine for JC, small fine for highest paid player. Agreed. Yeah, I agree. I think that the fact that it was shown Dak spitting back first, I think it'll get Jalen Carter out of a suspension. I feel like 2-game suspension. I don't think he's gonna get suspended. I think he'll get fined. Somebody said the Eagles are gonna discipline him, sit him in the first quarter. So I think it'll be something like that. Jay Tyler, thank you for the super chat. He goes, that's where you miss a vet like Fletch and Brandon Graham. The Kobe would have definitely got Carter to fall back. Agreed. And that's why Zadarius Smith might have been signed. Although I did hear rumors that they were going to sign him, that they were looking to sign him. So it might have been in the works for a while. But I think it helps. All right, here we go. Chiefs ball. Mahomes runs out of bounds. No call. On the bright side, JC got a day off. True. But he needs reps, man. Put him in jail under stadium for a few hours, like the old vet. 1st and 10 at the 31. Oh, Pacheco. Did he get... Oh, I thought he almost fumbled. What's the... Another flag. You guys, do you think Jalen Hurts has some potential of being Hall of... Yes, I do. Because I think he's going to win another 2 Super Bowls. Feet on land, thank you for the super chat. I think the Giants beat the Cowboys next weekend. I pray. Like, that would be hilarious. I would love it. I would love it. Because I'm so sick of the Cowboys fans. Even when they lose, they're pain in the ass. Even when they lose. This year, suspended would be right. A year suspension would be right. Man, you are soft, dude. Yeah, Parsons got traded was funny. I don't think it matters. Dak spit first. The NFL might come down hard on him, so it never happened again. Well, if you suspend Carter, you got to suspend Dak. I mean, we don't know where that spit landed. So, I mean, you can't not suspend Dak. So, you're going to suspend Dak one game and Jalen Carter one game? Jalen Carter, he already served the suspension. He was suspended. Mark was over his channel calling us Eagle fan bitches talking about spit. Then I called him a bitch, and he always crying and got blocked now. Yeah, Mark is like, he's so full of it. Hey, Phil, remember when I told you Jalen Hurts was something special and Carson's still here and everyone thought I was? I do. You were right. All right, 3rd and 2 at the 38. Mahomes back to pass, looks, throws, caught. See, the one thing with the Chiefs, though, they're good enough, their coaches are good enough to scheme guys open, even if they're not that talented. We've got to do that. Spitting on the ground in front of somebody is just disrespectful. I agree. The whole thing is wrong and disrespectful. All we need is the Giants to do is kick the shit out of them, win or lose. Might happen. Packer Memphis says Jalen Carter just get a fine, no suspension, flag is fly. I agree with that. Otherwise, you got to suspend Dak. There's a quick throw, caught, gain of 8. Ike, what are we talking about? People are stupid thinking suspension is coming. To be fair, everyone loves backup quarterback of Philly. That's true. Phil, I guarantee you that if Jalen wasn't in that game, I would have looked. We wouldn't have won. We wouldn't have won. If he's not in the game. Jalen Hurts won us that game. I have no doubt about it in my mind. They want to talk about how great Dak was. Like, Jalen Hurts was way better. Every scoring drive Cowboys had came off of penalties. All right, Dak didn't hit a 37-yard pass down the sideline. No, they called pass interference. They called a penalty, two personal foul penalties on Nolan Smith. They called a taunting, and then they called the one where Dak ran into his hand. Joke. Phil, I haven't seen 5 rings, man. Chiefs O-line can't get it together. I know. 2nd and 9. Mahomes back to pass. Oh, what? That was almost picked. They're not on the same page, man. Tony Pill is it's horrible. It's horrible. It's not for the fumble Cowboys rule, but you fumbled. The fumble is your own doing. The penalties are the refs trying to help Dallas. That's a big difference. Mahomes back to pass. Steps up's going to run on 3rd and 8, going to get it and go out of bounds at the 31-yard line. Mahomes wants to call. AJ still here. He might be. He might be, Linda. You might be right. Oh, Tua. Damn, Mahomes just trucked him. Yeah, he did. Don't forget that Randall had to punt out. Yeah, that's true. Nobody covered Mahomes. No. I think Mahomes is a great quarterback. There's a quick throw, 1st down, gain of a couple. How do I move it? Feet of Land, thank you for super chat. They need to stop comparing Micah to Reggie White. Reggie had 21 sacks in 12 games, and 2 Defensive Player of the Year's awards should be 3. I agree. Agreed. 100%. The only thing they got in common is they play in Green Bay. Another flag. Oh, dude, there's way too many flags in this game. He won't get injected. Let's see. Oh boy. Too many flags all the games, I know. It's 3rd quarter. Oh crap, you're right. Thank you. Forgot to switch that. Did they eject him? They didn't eject him. Hitting to me is worse. He did. He said, I don't like your podcast. Boom. If that first bit, you must have quit. There's a second. I know, right? Chiefs going to lose this. They in trouble. Well, they're at 1st and goal right now. This is about to be a tie game. First and 10 at the 10. Mahomes keeps it. Going to run. Mahomes, touchdown. Wow. Wow. Dak versus Hurts debate. The debate is over. It's been over. Hurts is clearly better. Ace, thank you for the super chat. He goes, Chiefs fans laughing, not laughing anymore. Nope. But they just scored. He missed it. He missed it. Wow, he missed it. That doesn't usually happen. How much time's left in this game? They never show up the time. Mahomes trying to get his Jalen Hurts on. Patty was watching Hurts last night. Look, here's my thought. Mahomes is a good quarterback. You got to give it. The guy's got 3 Super Bowls, and one of them came in overtime, down 3, going down the field and getting a touchdown. I give Mahomes respect, dude. I think he's a great quarterback. Jake Mate got his groove back last night. Yeah. Jake, 58-yarder right down the middle. They said he was hurt last year. It looks like it. Why are the Chargers playing soft? No one should respect the Chiefs' deep balls. Good point. I don't know. Sorry ass kicker. Ever knows how Andy needs coaching staff is barely ever picked like ours? I know. Why is that? He's not good as he was. I mean, the guy just went to 3 Super Bowls. I can't say he isn't. 500. I've been trying to tell you for the last hour. I grabbed you one of the Super Bowl banners they were handing out. Oh, did you, Dave Dust? I don't know why didn't I see your chat. I'm sorry I missed it, man. But you really did that, man. Thank you, man. I'll hang that up here. I'll definitely hang that up. Thank you, man. I appreciate that. It must have been awesome getting a banner last night. Thank you so much, man. I appreciate that. I'm subscribed. Like, I don't know how much stuff I said in the chat. I just love you. You're the best. Thank you, Brenda. You're very nice. 500. Would you spit on Dak if no one was looking? No. I wouldn't spit on somebody. I never spit on anybody. I wouldn't spit on anybody. Oh. Look at this baby. Look at that. There you go. The wings. I don't know why it doesn't focus. Link in the description if you guys want to pre-order these. They're nothing fancy, but if you want a replica, not expensive one, right here. $805. You gotta put it closer. It's not focusing, I know. I don't know why. Let me see if I get focus. Come on, focus. I don't know why it won't focus. I can't get it to focus. It focuses on the cats. Carlos, thank you for the super chat. My man, appreciate you. Dallas still stinks. Jalen Carter ejected. They still lost. And Smitty no-show, still lost. Played our C game and still lost. Dallas still stinks. Such a great comment. And so true. It's so true. They do. They stink. We played as bad as anybody could possibly play. No, I don't live there no more. I used to, and then I got married. And I moved. Oh, sorry. Used to live there. Herbert crushed. There's a sack. Andrew says, and for 42 bucks, exactly, yeah. Such a weak shoulder thrown by Mahomes. He knew the defender couldn't touch him next to the sideline. What a little bitch. I can't stand him. I love it. Link is in the description, Hector. It's nothing special. It's not like real fancy. But if you just want a replica, that's, replica. Former wife don't want his ass to Cali. Yeah, I moved to California when I got married. Oh, big third down. Is he short? He's short. Oh, man. 4th and 1. You got to go for it. You got to go for it. You got to go for it. Got to go for it. Do you stream other games besides Eagles games every weekend or just opening week? No, every weekend. I try to do, like division games and then primetime games. Here's the handoff. Hampton gets it. I like this Hampton kid, man. Yeah, I got I got a bunch of little ones running around somewhere. These players on the Chargers are dumb. Got an injury now. I don't like it. You do videos every single day. If you do, I'm sure to watch almost. I do every day, pretty much every day. In the off season, maybe I'll take a day or two off. There goes Herbert doing what he does when the lights are bright. The kid folds like a cheap seat. That's the truth about him. Mahomes better be careful. Just because he sells jerseys at Chrysler doesn't mean he can't get smashed after hitting a DB who should. Yeah, that's true. Yeah, Chiefs player. I don't know who, though. I'm suspicious the Chiefs were given something in the locker room. That's why they're odd delay. Maybe. Shipley was good. Saying they will beat us in November. Who's saying that? Oh, Drew Tranquil's down for the Chiefs. Watch Mark Holmes if you want 10 videos a day. He literally did 6 videos in 6-hour stretch. A video an hour. I'm not kidding you. Cowboys have those fans. I love it. Miles Sanders, a Trojan horse. He is. I see over time in the future. Oh, yeah? What do you see? If the wife says we're living in California, we're living in California. Father doesn't want the headache. Oh, I said, all right, I'll come out there. What the hell? I thought it was going to be beachy and, the ocean and all, I didn't know it was going to be expensive. Now I feel like I'm in Siberia, Such a week or so, Michaud defender. Can't say, yep. Sixers. I like the Sixers. A.J. Brown needs the ball. Yes. All my teams are Philly teams. I like this. The Eagles, the Phillies, the Flyers, and the Sixers. The only time I ever go really out of the city is for some weird reason. My cousin got me liking Miami when we were real young. When Jerome Brown was getting ready to come out, he was all about Jerome Brown. He loved Miami Hurricanes, and I kind of liked the Hurricanes because of that. Age Lux, thank you for Super Chat. He goes, Chiefs' dark magic ritual is what caused the delay. What are they taking over for the Cowboys? The streets need me home. I hear ya. Yeah. True. If I don't want to be laying at home pissing urine, happy with, right? I'm down. I think I forgot to say that yesterday. Andrew Pearson, thank you for subscribing. Riverside, okay. I've never been to Riverside. I know where it is. I like the Sixers when they had AI. I loved AI. You want to say hi? She won't come. She won't come on. She don't want to come on. But she says hi. That didn't look good for Tranquil. Never cheer for injury. Oh, I never cheer for injury. Ever. All right, here's the 1st and 15. Herbert looks. Gonna run. is going to get a couple. I need to get that clock going. The guy with the spikes hair pissed at a Dallas Star. What are you talking about? 500 thought he was going to be in the new Top Gun. I did. I thought I was going to be in there. I was supposed to be. Would I cut a Dory or trade a Dory? I would cut him. Nobody's going to trade anything for him. 2nd and 8. I mean, I don't see how Ringo could be any worse as a backup. Herbert, back to pass looks, throws, caught. There's a move by Allen on his feet. 1st down, up to the 43. You think how he's looking at Asante Samuel trade Denzel? No, well, the problem with Asante Samuel, from what I read, is that he can't do anything until he gets an MRI in October. And I think it's like late October. So nobody's going to even mess with him yet. Looking forward to sitting back watching all these teams play this weekend while my defending champ Eagles are 1-0. I hear you. Herbert, back to pass, looking, throws, caught. 1st down. McConkey, good. McConkey. Hate that name, but he's good. Beck did look good early in this game, I'm sure. Gonna have to move DeJean outside to deal with slot. Listen, I think you got to play Jacorian Bennett. I think Bennett's the answer. Someday I'll post pics of me wandering around Dallas headquarters with all my Eagles gear. A couple folds employees didn't. I love it. Top of the bell curve. Do you like Penn State? If you do, then I do like Penn State. The 2 teams I watch are Penn State and Miami. Even though that they're kind of rivalries, I guess. I would strongly consider Stephon Gilmore at this point. C.J. Gardner-Johnson still haunts me. This day he'll be missed. I agree, A.J. and Devontae. I'll say this, though. I thought Makuba played well. I thought he held his own. We should have no trouble passing the ball against the Chiefs, it looks like. Didn't see DeJean much last night. He was all right. CD beat him on that last play, but he didn't hold on to it. But he was all right. He made a couple plays. I think especially the first half, that whole defense was, Lad McConkey's good. I hate the name because of Phil McConkey of the Giants, but he's good. 1 catch for AJ this week. He is going to destroy the second. He better. He needs to have a big game. It was late. It might have been. It might be, Slay was going to play 1 more year. I think they really thought Ringo was ready to take over. I think they really believed it. But it might be. We have to see. I thought Jacorian Bennett was not bad last night. At least he tackles. I like this Hampton kid, man. Bennett looked good, but there's no short leash. Is going 2 ways. Make it or Bennett, right? Campbell like Mitchell and Cooper. I think you're right. I need to move that. Herbert looks, throws the end zone. Dropped it. Jim Adams, thank you for the super chat, but man, appreciate you so much. The 2 first draft picks showed promise 500. They did. They were a bright spot. Both of them. Both of them were. I think Jahad Campbell's going to be a beast. Some people worry about Petula 2.0. Yeah, I got that vibe last night myself. But another Chief is down. But I would say this. We got to give it time. Give it like 4 weeks. It's when he refuses to adjust that there's a problem. Watson hurt now. I don't know the player that got hurt, by the way. I don't know by the front number. Yeah, 30 was flashing, forced the fumble. There was Makumba made some play. He actually got up the line of scrimmage and made a tackle at the line of scrimmage, which was nice. I think we're going to be okay with our draft picks, which is going to lead me to my big plan this draft that's going to shock people when I start suggesting we're going to trade that first round pick. Yoshi have a loss last night? Why should we have lost? I don't see how we should have lost. When saying somebody should have lost is when they have a 30-yard field goal and it's a chip shot and they miss it. Then you could say, yeah, you should have lost. But when your guy can't hold on to the ball and he's just not good enough to make the catch, and he's got lamb drops, that's not on us. That means you're not good enough. My biggest problem with Bennett, he gives up way too many easy completions on underneath routes. He doesn't even try to fight through to poke the ball. Does that have to do with him? Is he always like that, or is it just a matter of he's trying to get comfortable still, Bubba? I mean, to me, I get what you're saying, but I was just happy that when the guy caught the ball, he tackled him. I mean, Adoree literally lets guys get tons of yak. It's true. Can I sing it? Yeah, I could sing it. But the truth is I'm an award-winning singer, and I have to get approval first. You gotta watch Mark Sunday. He's making a Cuban sub. Like watching him eat. I think it's disgusting. Jackson tackles like it's two-hand touch. He does. Yeah, Rhino's right. When we watch the Colts play, remember the Cowboys could have had Tyler Warren. Dude, they could have got Tyler Warren, traded Ferguson. Yeah. How are we going to fleece the Titans again? Go get Snead for sure. Up the end the next 5 years. He's going to do something if he has to. CeeDee Lamb drops. 3rd and 3. At the 11. Herbert looks, throws, wide open, touchdown. Wow. Wow. Good. Wide open is right. We aren't getting a high-paid corner. Might not. Touchdown charge. I really think once Jacorian Bennett plays, I think he's going to be okay. I'm not saying he's going to be an all-pro, but I think he's going to be competent. That's all you really need. Just be competent. And it's good. I'm going to set up, it's almost the 4th quarter. So you think we make a move, Slay back? I think that depending upon what's going on with the Steelers, if the Steelers are out of it, I predict they're going to try to trade Slay so he gets one more shot. So I do. Yeah. All right, see what Mahomes can do now. There's a handoff to Hunt, goes for a couple. It's going to be hard to find a cornerback right now. Vic is going to have to be creative with deal with cornerback 2 situation. Agreed. All we need is a cornerback to do his job. We don't need an A. Yeah, I agree. I mean, I think we got 2 good young corners. Just get yourself a competent corner. I think we'll be okay. So what are you guys all doing tonight? Anything? We got 648 people in the chat. Thank you guys so much for being here with me tonight. I really, really appreciate it. You do know it's fixed football. In what way? Thank you, R Puff. Yeah, watching this. They need to try Bennett and Mack at quarterback 2 next week. I agree. I barely slept last night. I got like no sleep. It was like 4 in the morning. I went to bed. I woke up at like 6:30. I'm gonna sleep all night, I hope. Thank you, Donnie. We might have to put Coop more at quarterback 2 and try to add a safety. It would be easier to add a guy like Simmons. Well, I mean, do you guys have no confidence? I don't know. It depends what you mean by fixed. If you want to tell me they mess with the point spreads, totally agree with you. If you want to tell me it's scripted and they decide the outcome like WWE, I don't believe that. Because they don't need to do that. They just got to fix the spread. Nick Jackson, I'm going, okay, buddy, see you later. Bye. Philly, how good was Campbell? Was pretty good. I thought he was good. He showed a lot of potential. I thought he got better as the game went on, too. No, Howie's not done. We should not think that he's done. You think it's fixed? I was watching some old mob guys, and they were talking about it. They're like, nobody needs to fix the actual outcome. Nobody cares about the outcome. What they care about is the spread, the point spread. That's where all the money is made. So that's what I think. But, maybe you're right. What the hell do I know? This is I'm a conspiracy theorist by heart. And I'm a conspiracy of pretty much everything. This is my vice. What can I say? This is my vice. Football. Mahomes throws tipped incomplete. You have the same hat as me? That's cool. See, Philly, I'm going to learn how to drink 1/5 of rum and pass on my bathroom floor. All right, buddy. No, that one I don't. Nah. That one I don't. I know all about it, but no, I don't say I believe in all of them. But I like following all of them. Mahomes looking, tries to foot. Oh my gosh! What a play by Mahomes! I'm sorry, dude. Friggin' Mahomes. Did you see that throw? Do I have Eagle shoes? Actually, I think I do. Yeah. So why don't you show the game like other YouTubers? Fly Eagles Fly, they're showing the game. I mean, you technically you could get copyrighted for that. Oh my gosh, what a play by Mahomes. 40-6. Thank you for the super chat, my man. He goes, they should sign Gilmore, cut Jackson, 1-0, go Birds. I'm not going to argue with you. Dang, respect got to get away. Yeah. 500. What do you think of this 3 Atlas thing? 3. I don't know that one. I don't know off the top of my head. I don't know what that is. They have it on YouTube for content creators. Are you kidding me? You mean I could stream this game? Oh, I'll be pissed if that's true. I would think they would copyright my ass so quick. I got copyrighted for baseball without even showing anything. Gross has it on. Well, they might let the real big guys, like they may give certain guys permission, but I can't take a chance. Corey says, when's the shakedown? Tomorrow. You may be able to show this game because, yeah, I'll look into it and see if that's true. I assumed it wasn't because, when they have the red zone, or not the red, but Sunday Ticket, I can't stream that. Maybe they selected some YouTubers to do it, which they should have done me. Why not? Rhino says, YouTube selected 5 creators to stream it. Oh, is that what it is? Well, they're not going to pick me. Who's bigger than you going by weight? Your mom. Your mom. I swear if the Chargers lose this game, it might happen. Hey, that Patty's going to run, right? That's why it's on YouTube for free. Yeah, I don't buy that. Justin Herbert, better Justin Herbert, or he ain't Justin Herbert. That everybody's Justin Herbert is. Agreed. 1st and 10. Mahomes looks, throw. Oh, God, wide open. Is it Kelsey? Yeah, I won some money. Prophet X. Shout out to Prophet X. I won. Friggin' Mahomes is good, dude. Nobody can convince me he's not good. Did he go for 2? Go for 2? I won the money. YouTube didn't choose Mark to stream because they didn't want it to run a text channel. Well, they didn't choose me either. $500. What does your team look like in fantasy with the members? It ain't bad. It ain't. I should show you the roster in a little bit. Hold on. Go. They're going for 2. Here's Mahomes. Back to looks, throws, incomplete. Wow. Chargers still up. What a weird score. 2018. They should have listened to Pat. Horrible coverage is right. Hey, Chargers, cover Kelsey. All the international games going to be on YouTube? I don't know. I think this is the only one. Good stop, yes. I wish I could show the game. Believe me, I would rather put the game on than show my face. You know what I mean? But the people who are with me, I really do appreciate it a lot. So thank you very, very much. There are going to be 2 games on YouTube, including this one. Oh, what's the other one? Last year, the international game was on Peacock. Yeah, it was. I'd rather be on YouTube than Amazon. Yeah, me too. That Thursday night games, I hated on them. Travis Swift. Jokes aside, both Kelsey and Mahomes look better physically from last year. They do. I'm happy the Eagles didn't get this Brazil game again. Burn it. I am too. A.J. Brown next week, maybe 2 catches. Probably going to have about 8. You know? Yeah, they fixed it. They fixed it for the Chiefs, right? I have no idea. We need a sign. I actually liked Makuba. I don't know how hurt Sidney Brown is, but I liked Makuba last night. Travis scored a touchdown. His husband Taylor. One is the Jaguars versus the Bills. The other one is Cowboys versus Giants. Ooh. I would like to get permission to film that, to run that game. Spurger King says, love Brazil, but I don't want the Eagles going there. I don't either. Not if we're playing at home. I don't want us traveling. If we're going to have to burn a home game, I don't want to travel. Only if we're on the road. I remember when the Phillies playoffs game screwed you over when you were... Remember that, Caleb? They gave me a strike, and I didn't even do anything. And then I had to fight it, and it took past the suspension. I couldn't string 2 Eagles games for that. I was so pissed off. That's why I don't do it anymore. I hope your main defensive player gets suspended at least 4 games, and she will be fine. And Dak Prescott should have charged him charges because spitting assault. Well, you know, if Dak's going to charge him, then we got to charge Dak. Dak spitted first. So whatever that comes of it from Jalen Carter has to be reciprocated to Dak. Tortyville, thank you. He says, Kelsey won't probably look as good later in the season. His age will show as the year goes on. Yeah, you might be right about that. Joel Ramos, thank you for the super chat, my man. He goes, how you feeling about our next game? I think it'll be all right. We got some things to work out, but I think we'll be okay. Here's Herbert, looks, throws, dumps it off. I like Hampton. Brian, thank you so much for the super chat, my man. Appreciate you so much. He goes, hey, Philly, I forgot how old is Jerry Jones. I hope 20. I want him in Dallas as long as possible. Don't worry, he ain't going anywhere for a long time. He's only in midlife. You know, at 16,050 years old. It's actually his birthday today. Did you know that? Happy birthday, Jerry Jones. 16,051 years old. I can't believe the guy's already 16,052 years old. Thank you very much. Kelsey rise to the occasion. Always does. Herbert looks, throws, caught. Can the Chargers go down and score? If they could score a touchdown, they'll win this game. But that how about Carter? Oh man, you Carter thing. Jerry Jones' son is worse than he is. You might be right. Yeah, let's see I'll try to pull it up in a little bit. Keenan is already very good receiver for a long time. I gotta adjust the clock. I let it keep running by accident. They lose a yard on that play. Yo, bro, do you think Saquon Barkley is going to make the Hall of Fame? I do. Yeah, I do. I think if he could have really good back end of his career, I think he'll get in. Especially if he could get another 2,000 yards. You think they'll pick up Justice Simmons? No, I don't. I think they like Makuba. 2nd and 11. Here's a blitz, picked up, caught, gain of a couple. Nickname should be a boy. I like it. Would rather punch, spit. Yeah, he should have punched him. When Dak spit at him, he should have punched him instead of spit back. 500. I get it. Spitting is unacceptable. But how did Chargers number 90 didn't get ejected through the punch? I know. I agree. And then there was another play they were celebrating, and they didn't call taunting. It's crazy. They called it all on us. 3rd and 7. Herbert looks, throws, caught. 1st down, Allen at the 50. If we haven't picked up Simmons, I agree. 500, I got a real question for you. Would you pay Blankenship? Howie would be fucking crazy paying that guy. He looked good last year because CJ's back there. It depends what we're paying him. Like, I'm not paying him top 5 money, top 10 money. I think somewhere middle of the road, maybe. But I'm not paying him, like, top 5 money. No ejections because it was open hand. You're a man that spit at the ground, number one, and number two, your man was starting shit before the game. What was he starting before the game? I didn't hear anything about before the game. All I know is before he spit, Dak Prescott spit at him and then started smiling. He shouldn't have retaliated. Or he should have hit him. So the problem is, if Prescott would have played for another team, he would have been thrown out. I agree. Well, they weren't going to throw him out. But see, because Dak spitted, he's not going to get suspended. Because you got to suspend Dak as well. 2nd and 4. I think Dak baited the young kid. Herbert back to pass, looks, throws, caught. First down, up at the 33-yard line. Mark says, I agree. He spat back and that was wrong. But the quarterback is a leader and the face of it. Agreed. I think they knew they were going to try to get him riled up. Yeah, but Darlene, you realize why he was at the huddle? He walked over to the huddle because Dak spit at him. And he started walking over there going, were you spitting at me? That's what happened. He didn't go over there first. Nice catch, McConkey. The Eagles offense will dog walk over the Chiefs. I hope so. Go watch Blankenship last night. He was late reading everything. The reason he got the flag in the end zone because he was late getting there. He was late. I agree with you there. I don't disagree. So the Chargers have a tight end? I guess so. McConkey's good, though. So your best defensive player is, why was he in the huddle? Why was he wearing there and where he's tall as shit? I mean, I don't know what he was saying. But I know Dak spit at him and then he walked over there. And listen, I don't even care that Dak did it. Like, Dak's baiting him into something. I get it. It's football. Let it go. I called Chiefs won't make the playoffs this year in the offseason. If they lose tonight, we'll beat them next week and they'll start 0-2. That would be insane. That would be. But Andy's been that way a lot. We've been 0-2 before with Andy. 3rd and 1. Chargers, what, direct snap, first down. That has to be a first. Dude, I like McConkey a lot. 500 back in the day, you could get away with anything, right? Because, again, there was spitting back in the day. Yeah, it's true. Go Birds is right. Pickens almost took Reed's head off. I mean, look, there was I saw the Cowboys, they targeted Dallas Goedert's knees. Another guy literally threw a punch at the Eagles player in the head. And then you had them choking out Nolan Smith when he was coming around the edge. Where are the calls? What about the late hit out of bounds on Hurts? No call. Oh! Throws Herbert touchdown. This game's over. Oh, Herbert looks good tonight. Herbert's sick of being called another Dak Prescott. Jose, thank you for the super chat. I will not judge the Eagles overall until week 4. That's fair. That's what I'm trying to do, too. Herbert's playing big. I've never seen Herbert play this well in prime time, even though it's not the playoffs. .502 left. Man, Chargers going to win this game. Well, I mean, it's America's team, so of course they get away with everything. True? Yes, he did. Why hasn't he on the other side of the rest of the players? Your man saw our shit. Yeah. Listen, our guy got thrown out of the game and got a penalty. I mean, I don't know what you want. It wasn't like Dak got thrown out. The guy paid his price. He had to miss the game, and he's going to get a suspension, and that's it. I don't know what we're crying about here. Doesn't matter. Our guy got kicked out of the game and is getting fined. You guys got your way, but you still lost. Once Dak during double coverage, the Eagles should have picked that off. Dak should have thrown 5 interceptions last night. Literally 5. 3 on the final drive. We can't catch for shit. What's up, True Alpha Noob? 500 brother, how's it going? I was there last night and been here most of the night. Just not in much of a talking mood. Please pray for my mom, close family, friends. Okay, True Alpha Noob, I will keep her in my prayers, man. I hope everything's all right. I'm sorry you're going through it, man. But thank you for being here, man. Just hang in there. Chargers came out firing. I thought after 3 and out start second half, the momentum changed. Seems I may have been say. No, I thought it did too, but they've hung in there. Casper says, I called 27-24. How about that? Might get it. Haha, Mahomes' last 2 games have played by both quarterbacks. True. Chiefs' defense stinks. Good to see you, Cage Bat. You rock, my man. Thank you, Elephantin in the room. Eagles are going to have to throw to win next week. Kansas City is good at stopping the run, but their pass defense is ass. I think you gotta run some play action. They're going to be selling out on Barkley, but the Chiefs are going to feel like they're in a must win. You're a liar, 500. Dad gets spit on the ground. Your man didn't belong in the huddle. My man didn't go into the huddle until Dak spit, though. That's my whole point. If Dak doesn't spit and start smiling at him, he doesn't walk over to the huddle. And he shouldn't have been in the huddle. I agree. I'm not saying Jalen Carter was right, and I'm not giving him an excuse. He's going to get fined, and he didn't play yesterday. He was kicked out of the game. Punishment served. Your boy got away with it. And he should have get fined too. We better beat Kelsey. Cooked, he's slow. Do you think the Chiefs will do the same thing as they did in the Super Bowl? Sell out to the run? Probably. I think most teams are going to probably try to do that. He smiled and winked. Dak is not innocent. No, Dak baited him. And I don't blame Dak for trying to get under the team's skin. I have no, honestly, I don't think you should spit on anybody, but I know Dak was trying to do. They think they could get that kid off his game, and they did it. Darlene's for getting mad. Wasn't always about that. You don't spit in a minute. You don't belong in the F huddle. I agree, and she called me fat fuck, so I appreciate that, Darlene. I agree. Dak should not be spitting at the Eagles players. He should have been held accountable. If you're going to say Jalen Carter spit, is he wrong? I admit it. He should never spit on somebody. I don't think it's right. But Dak got away with it. He didn't. Our guy paid his punishment. That's all I'm saying. Punishment paid. Move on. Brian Davis super chat. He goes, hey Philly, I survived the Rich Kotite years. Missed the vet, but love your streams. Brian, I survived that too. It was very hard, those Rich Kotite years, and the vet was awesome. We should be making excuses for Carter because he hurt the team. If Carter keeps his cool, I agree. And I'm not trying to make excuses for him. All I'm saying is that he paid his punishment, and it's it. It's over. You know what I mean? Dak spit at him too. Do you know how long the chat's going to be up? No, till the game's over. Hey, bro, I thought they said taunting now is a penalty. Tell me that Dak didn't taunt Carter. He did, yeah. It's only a penalty for us. Is Worthy going to play next week? I have no idea. Sorry, Dak also left the huddle. Yeah. I mean, it's fine. You know, I'm not saying Carter. I don't think Carter was right in spitting. I actually think when Dak spit, he should have punched him. It would have been easier to tell the refs why. You know. Kate Poulans. I don't know if I said that right, but thank you and welcome to Dingbat Nation. I was trying to find your name here. I mean, some of these Cowboy fans are like, oh, he's got to get thrown out forever. I think it's crazy. It happens. Welcome to Dingbat Nation. Thank you so much. Jay's so cool. Thank you for the super chat. He goes, Chiefs look cooked. Eagles got him 2-0. I love it. I love it. And thank you for the super chat. Eagles got away with... Look, the Eagles had 9 penalties, 100-something yards. The Cowboys had 4 penalties the whole game. Who got away with what? I mean, you can literally call penalty on every play. I mean, if we're being honest, we could find every play. I can find a hold right now in this play. Look at the hold right there. They didn't call it. From Chile, South America, go Birds. Your videos are... Oh, thank you so much. Appreciate that. Yeah, 9 penalties, 110 yards. Cowboys had 4. One of them came on a kickoff. What a joke. I saw the Cowboys literally target Goddard's knees. I saw them literally punch Jalix Hunt in the face. Like, dude, literally throw a left hook. I mean, come on. It could go both ways. Carter should have just pointed to the banner, but get lost in the minute. Yeah, Carter was wrong. There's no way Carter. I'm going to tell you Carter was right, but we just know what set him off. I don't care what you are. Don't cross the line on this channel. I'm very passionate about this topic. What are we talking about, Mr. International? I missed the first part of what you were talking about. Darlene can be as pissed as she wants. It's all right. She's every right. Come on, clock, keep going. Mahomes on 3rd and 7. Gets out, dumps it, incomplete. This game's almost over. Cowboys suck, we all know. 30 years of trash, they are just bad. Yeah. You're like a role model to me and pisses me off tremendously when someone calls you names and so through. Ah, don't worry about it, Mr. National. I'm too old to worry about what people say. I already know. I'm probably the worst critic to myself. Nobody's meaner to me than me. So I appreciate it, man. Thanks for having my back. That means a lot. Next week game just got 10 times harder. It did. Yeah, because now the Chiefs are going to be in a must-win situation. That's kind of why I wanted them to win. Mahomes going to throw it downfield. Oh my God, wide open! Brown to the 9-yard line. Mahomes a gold quarterback. 30 years that we still have 3 more Super Bowls than y'all. Just give it a little more time. That's all coming to an end. For you and my brother too, love you, man. Love you too. So what happened? I haven't seen 5 rings, Kyle. 1st and goal. I want the Chiefs to win. Because it'll be easier for the Eagles. Mahomes looks up, incomplete. She has the right to call Philly names. I have the right to say she has to jump from animals because, man, no man would take her seriously acting like her. Yeah, I mean, you call me names. I don't care. I believe in free speech. Terrell Owens spit on D'Angelo Hall's face when he played for the Cowboys and was not suspended. No one in league history has been suspended for spitting. Agreed. 81% of the entire NFL league wasn't even alive at the time Dallas won championship. It's true. If the Chargers choked this, it would just like them. They're like the Falcons of the AFC. True. Second and goal, 2:44. Holmes throws. Oh, he had Kelsey. He missed him. Joel Ramos, thank you for the super chat, my man. He goes, these Cowboy fans are grasping at straws because they couldn't beat us on our worst game. So pathetic. What a pathetic organization. I know. They couldn't beat us at our worst. That's the truth. Third and goal. Mahomes looks, throws, incomplete. Fourth down. Being happy about Super Bowls for 30 years is like come in and talk to Pat. I don't even thinking about the one we just won. I'm already over it. It's like new season. I'm not even thinking about the banner right here from last year. It's over. They're going to kick a field goal. They got 2:37 left. Let me fix the clock. Kick is up and good. Chiefs going to have to onside kick it. That was a hell of a throw Mahomes had. Oh, God. Are you guys really going to keep talking about the spitting incident? Like, is this what all Cowboy fans are talking about, the spitting? Like, the guy got thrown out of the game. He got a penalty. Got thrown out of the game. Going to get fined. Well, I mean, what are you going to do? Gustavo says, yo, Joey, where do I get the ring you and Joey have been promoting? I want my... you could get it. Just the link in the description here. There's a link. It'll say the ring. You could get it there. You can get it there. I wish I could get it to focus. I don't know why I can't. I don't know why I can't. If I go real close, let's see if it'll focus. Oh, it's not. It just doesn't focus. But in link in the description. By the way, did you see they suspended the Cowboy player for 2 games for punches that threw? Is that true? Is that really true? I didn't see any Cowboy get suspended. What are you talking about? It's going to be all season, just ignore. Where did you buy it? How much? Link is in the description. It's not that much. $240 million for Dak quarterback. Haha. Dak had 188 yards. Mark is talking like he's Joe Montana. Did you see last year when Barkley did the live and saying about? Yeah, I was live streaming that game. I just hope Carter comes into Dallas game ready to break some shit. Me too. Mega Man James says 500. Tell me that is the most gaudy, ugly ring I've ever seen. Got to keep it 100. Dude, let me tell you, that's the most beautiful out of all the Super Bowl rings. That's the greatest ring there is. There is not a better ring, Super Bowl ring, than that ring. Philly, did you see the Dallas player who punched Hunt in the head and he went down? The rest were on that call. I saw it. They didn't call anything. It was crazy. Did anybody enjoy the picture? See how head on it, just like I did. Yep. One decent run. Come on. Wait, did you learn that from Mark? All right, 2:34 left. Chiefs didn't get the ball. First and 10 at the 20. The throw, first down. Good play call. Good play call. I like that play call. Chiefs got to use a timeout. Run out. Suchik, what's going on? Eagles would have ran up the middle instead of play action. Herbert is winging. Herbert's playing well tonight. Mark's been complaining about the spit. Yeah, that's all he's got. That's all he's got to talk about. Yeah, did he spit? Yes. Is he wrong? Yeah, he's wrong. No doubt about it. But, you know, he paid the price. He paid the piper. He was thrown out of the game, and then he's going to get a fine. It's been paid. Debt's paid. Let's move on. I'm in California now. I never came out here till I got married either. Never was here. Here's the handoff. Nothing. I apologize. I say I'm sorry. You know what you just lied about what I did. I apologize. I say I'm sorry, but you know what you just lied about. What did I lie about? I don't know what did I lie about? I accept your apology, but I don't know what I lied about. Philly, I don't know why they don't bootleg more. I agree. I just don't understand that either. Simmons or Gilmore? Gilmore. You don't need Simmons. Joe Ramos, thank you for Super Chat. Goes, dude got spat on and took an L. Lambs are losers. Do you know that it's 11:05 right now here in PA? Yeah. I mean, I grew up there. I know. I grew up in Philly area. I know. Go back to the tight end play you did. Yeah, right? They just sacked him. Third and final timeout. Chiefs are going to get the ball back. They got a chance. Woo. I hope the Chiefs pull this out, man. Definitely, Gilmore. Chargers, like, I think it helps the Eagles. If the Chiefs go home and they've won, they're not going to be as desperate. This is what happened. Dak said Carter was talking at the rookie. Dak stepped out to talk shit to Carter. Then when he was getting pushed back, he spat Carter. Carter then stepped up to that. Something like that. And the reason why Carter was talking to the kid was because the kid talked all that crap about how he was going to shut Carter down. Remember that? When that kid got drafted, he started talking about how he's going to shut Carter down. So, you know, let those guys, let it be. 3rd and 14. Herbert. Oh, he's going to get him first. Slide. Herbert comes up big. Wow. Justin Herbert. Best I've ever seen him play. Best I've ever seen Herbert play. Ace Lux, thank you for the super chat. He goes, Eagles took the Cowboys game as an extra preseason game. Patullo's going to open up the playbook next week. Yeah, I want to see him do it. We're going to be facing a team. We're going to be facing a team that's 0-1 that desperately doesn't want to go to 0-2. And you know what? They're going 0-2. We're winning. Brian, thank you. Holy crap. Brian. Whoa. That can't be real. Am I missing something here? Wow, Brian, man. Thank you so much for the generous super chat, my man. I really, really appreciate that, Brian. Thank you so much. Hey, Philly, I've been super chatting since 2020. Love your channel. Not sure how to become a member, but I watch your streams every game. Brian, I really appreciate that. Thank you so much for super chat. There's a link in the description to join memberships, and then you can choose. But man, that's so generous of you, man. Thank you so much, man. I really appreciate it. Let me get you a mod here. I want to make sure you're a mod so I see you when you're here. Thank you so much, man. It's very, very generous of you. Thank you, man. I really, really appreciate it. I really do. Thank you. You made my whole night. Thank you. I appreciate that. I apologize for calling your names, but you made me very upset because you just lied about what you said about that. But it is true. I'm not lying. That's what they said. Even Dak said it. Dak spit at him. Dak didn't spit on him, but at him. And then he came back and spit on him. I'm not lying. That's what was said. Did you not see the replay of it? But I'm sorry if I made you upset. I'm not trying to. Have a nice day. Says Hurts is nowhere near Herbert. Jalen Hurts could not make those throws in his sleep. Okay. I'm not even gonna respond to that. I was impressed with Makumba, and I believe he'll have a great. I was too, Caleb. The Makumba thing is, he just got to stay. He's just got to stay healthy. They can run the clock out now. Way better. Hurts a winner. Herbert's got to go prove he can win in the playoffs. I do love Philly 500. Oh, thank you, Spider. Thank you, Cool Cat. How you doing? A man. Imagine if Herbert had some weapons as Philly on offense. Come on, man. He threw 5 interceptions in a playoff game. He's got to show he can win. The one thing you got to say about Hurts is he's a winner. You know? That's the stupidest comment, Tribe. You don't even know what the incident. Why would he be in jail? To be honest, Makuba might be the next. We'll see. You know. I don't know what. I just don't understand, dude. Get over it. He spit on him. Big deal. Yeah, KC players going to be. That's what want to see, baby. Let's go. 500. Brian Pumper said he wipes the floor with Hurts jerseys. Brian Pumper's a character, man. You know, he likes who he likes. Hurts just made the same throw last night to Dotson. Great point. I don't want to be mean, but Hurts has a Super Bowl. That's not mean. That's just truth. We need to do a much better job of scheming receivers open. I don't know why it's such a struggle to get separation. I agree. That 2nd and 1 pisses me off. I watched it again today, where the 2nd and 1, Dallas has everybody in the box, and they sell out on Hurts. And if they just play action, you have one-on-one with Devontae and AJ, and you're probably getting a touchdown. Chargers did not charge you this time. Nope, they didn't. They didn't choke. It's the best I've seen Herbert look. This was the best I've seen him look. Talking about us playing. Maybe win Super Bowl. Well, I'm not gonna get into whole politics things, but that's not why he went. That had nothing to do with it. From what he said, that's not why he didn't go. That's just people assuming. Chris Jones is mad at his own players. He might. Oh, Sills is going to glaze him big time. Who cares what team Herb played? The Eagles, Hurts would be victor. Agreed. Chargers would be my new AFC team. Time for KC to go 0-2. Absolutely. Listen, if KC was in the playoffs and they're playing, a lot of the teams are always there, I'd root for them. I mean, the Chargers. I would root for them. First game playing together this year, further starters, we will shake it off. I agree. We'll shake it off and fix it. I wouldn't panic until at least week 4. All right, see you later. Thank you for coming through. The Chiefs look old and slow, and Kelsey can't run anymore. We need to beat their ass. 2 streaks were snapped today. What was the other one? Five, are you not able to see the milestone? No, I'm not seeing those. Damn it. I did not see those. Let me go see if I can find it. I need to open a separate. I don't see them. Hold on. I have to go to YouTube chat. Yeah, I don't see any milestones here. Hi, baby. Hi, baby. I had to pick a second team and go Bills. All right, see you, Suchik. What's up? Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Oh, I got you. Oh, say hello, hello. Hello. What's up, baby? Oh, Brian, again, man. Thank you so much, man. That's so generous of you, man. Thank you so much. That's too kind. Thanks for the mod, but I'm trying to join a membership. No, I know, but I just want to. I like the mod, so I know if certain people go, hi, baby. The way to join a membership is to go in the link in the description, and you'll see where it says members. It says join Philly 500, and you can join that way. That's the best way to do it. Come on. Oh, I got 4 kittens out here. Hi. Eagles broke the Chiefs' kingdom. I love it. Our next to the Philly 500 just below the video. Click join. Yeah. Cowboy fans need to stop with the spit thing. In the 90s, they had crazy guys who would... What? Jalen shouldn't be suspended. If he gets suspended, Dak should too. My grandmother always said it didn't matter who passed it. Yeah, I agree. That's why I don't think he gets suspended. If he did it and Dak didn't spit first, then I think he would be suspended. Yeah, I got more kittens. I got 6. I got 3 right here right now. They just woke up. And they're all coming over to see what I'm doing. They just said the Chargers are going to get ready for an 11.5-hour flight back to LA. Chiefs are going to get ready for a rematch against the Eagles Super Bowl. How about that? Super Bowl colors, Chargers, Eagles. That'd be a crazy, that'd be crazy. Against the Eagles, Herbert would have 300 yards, 14 points, and an L. Cowboy fans are like seriously talking about back in their days. That's all they do. Look, holy cats, Batman, yes. Come on. There's one that has like a half nose. It's pink on one side, and it's like black on the other. But that one's shy. I have to hold that one more and break it. No one should be suspended. This is just childish. They act like Carter kicked his puppy. Even Dak's not bothered. Like, these fans grow some balls. Look, yeah, that's how I feel. Like, I feel like he was thrown out of the game, and he's going to get a heavy fine. All right, he served his punishment. Let's move on. I don't think Dak should be. I don't want to fine Dak or anything like that. You know, Brian, thank you for becoming a member. Appreciate that. And if I'm missing member chat stuff, I'm gonna figure out how to fix that the next time because I am using new software. I don't even know. We got 647 people in here. Man, wow. I did not think I was gonna have that many people in here tonight. I think the Chargers players should have got ejected. NFL needs to change the rule. Oh, for the punch? Did you see what happened? Chargers player did in the punch. Dak knew Carter was going to put his ass on the ground, and so he came up with the plan to get rid of him. I think it was gamemanship. I know it's crazy. I think Dak said, look, I think that Dallas wanted to get under his skin. They wanted to try to antagonize him. They know that he's got a short fuse and he's got to mature. So they were testing him. I think Dak tested him and he failed. And they got exactly what they wanted. I think it was a veteran move. I'm just being honest. I respect the game. You know, it's fine. Let's move on. I need to address this banner. If you go to my my channel where you tells you what it is, there should be an address there. That's where you would send it. 500. What does your fantasy roster look like? Oh, let me see if I can pull it up. Hold on. Why does it always sign me out? I don't understand. Why isn't it let me in? All right, so here, you want to see my roster? I'll show you. Well, let me do the other one. Here's my roster. So here's my roster. I got Mahomes. I got Josh Jacobs, Ashton Genty, DK Metcalf, Marvin Harrison, Devontae Smith. What's his injury with Devontae? What are they even talking about? Oh, that's old. Kelsey's my tight end, so I got points on that. Herbert's my backup quarterback, which I wish I would have played. Zach Charbonnet, DeAndre Swift, Jalen Warren, Jalen Waddle, Goddard. My kicker's Butker, and my defense is Kansas City. That's my roster. There it is. But I like the fantasy squad. Thank you. Yeah, I got a lot of Chiefs. It just worked out that way. The guys I wanted kept going. They kept going. Chiefs are 0-1, about to be 0-2. Yeah, I got a decent squad. I like it, but you know how many times I liked my squad and it's like, then all of a sudden it's like, you think you have a great squad and then it changes really quick. Yeah, KC still stinks. Pretty good up, but solid, yeah. Good team, thank you. We'll see. We'll see what it does, though. We will see what it does. All right, let me see here. All right, here we go. I'm guessing you picked I picked I think I was picked 7th. 7th out of 10. Genty was my first pick. Yeah, Genty. And then my second pick was the Packers, was Jacobs. Those were my first 2 picks. You think Smith will help out our defensive line? I do. I think he is going to. I think he's going to help the rotation, and I think the veteran presence is huge. No, I found it. Dude, that was ridiculous. I'm so embarrassed about that. I was so tired I told the story. What other games are streaming this weekend? So we'll be streaming Washington Giants game Sunday. And then I haven't decided whether I'm going to stream the Detroit Green Bay game or the Ravens Buffalo game. I was leaning towards Green Bay, the Green Bay game, only because I'm already streaming and it's an NFC opponent. You know, it's NFC teams, but we'll see. Yeah, that's why. I mean, I try to focus on what affects the Eagles. So, if I'm looking at Worthy's injury, it looks like his arm went limp. Yeah, I mean that's going to hurt them. You know, I feel much better playing a tight end than the receivers at this point. Eagles played in Brazil, went to the Super Bowl. Chargers play in Brazil, Super Bowl. That's the question. Yeah, I have a league pass. Chiefs are missing the playoffs. I've been calling it. They're shark bait. You might be right. We're gonna find out. We are gonna find out. But let me say this. I'm gonna head out. I got all these little kittens coming. I'm gonna head out. I want to thank everybody for joining me. We will have a Philly Shakedown tomorrow, and we'll do basically, we'll go over the game and stuff like that, and over the new moves. I will be streaming doubleheader on Sunday. Not sure exactly who, but I'm gonna get some sleep. I slept like 2 hours last night. If Thursday and Friday feel like the same day, so I need to go chill out and just get off of the computer. Philly, how do we get one of the rings? The link is in the description, Elena. If you go in the description, it's there. Let me see here. Yeah, it'll say ring, and then you just click on it, and you'll see it. That's the best place to get it. But anyways, guys, I hope you all have a wonderful, wonderful night. Thank you guys so much for joining me. I really, really appreciate it. It was fun. I had a lot of fun, and it's good. It's good that I'm glad we're back to football. That's for sure. No doubt about it. With that said, I'm going to get out of here. I hope you guys have a great, great night. And as always, Mark Holmes will take us home.
Come on, guys. 2 minutes to go. You have plenty of time.
Come on.
Oh, shit! Dad! No!
It's over! It's over! This game is over! Cut it off! It's over!
Fuck.
Congratulations, Green Bay! Congratulations, Green Bay! Congratulations, Green Bay!
I said run the ball.
Congratulations, Green Bay! Dak Prescott, you need to be fired today! That was on you, Dak! That was on you, Dak! That was on you, Dak!
I said run the ball.
That was on Dak Prescott! Trying to feed the Lamb! Trying to feed the CeeDee Lamb! You tried to feed the CeeDee Lamb! You got to give it to CeeDee Lamb! God! It's over! It's over, Dak! Put Trey Lance in the game. Trey Lance can't do worse than you.
I'm an idiot because I buy into this shit. I buy into this shit. Because here's the thing. I am a grown-ass man. And I talk the talk. It is killing me.
I feel it coming. I feel like it's going to take Jerry Jones taking. Cut it off. It's over.
Fuck.